this would be the time to do it. It's not. It'll always be a neutral site, and starting 2028, it'll always be Jacksonville. That makes me really, really happy. I'm Frank Frangie for the Nimnick family of dealerships. Frank Frangie here. There are trucks, and then there's the truck, GMC Sierra, with available features like the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. Nimnick Buick GMC has the largest inventory of GMC Sierras in Northeast Florida and Southeast Georgia. This month, save up to $10,000 off select new GMC Sierra 1500s or enjoy rates as low as 0% APR financing. Head to Nimnick GMC today. GMC, we are professional grade.
Ready to sharpen your aim or find the perfect firearm? Come to St. Nicholas Guns and Range for our White Tag sales event. Up to 20% off all White Tag firearms all October with a huge selection of guns, ammo, and gear, plus Jacksonville's best indoor range for every skill level. They've got what you need to hit your target. If you're a pro or just starting, their friendly experts will guide you at 4630 Blanding Boulevard or online at stnickguns.com. St. Nicholas Guns and Range, gear up, shoot a lot, shoot better.
Denny Thompson here. They're still growing. Tyson Sound and Security is looking to hire a master electrician. Are you or someone you know a master electrician with residential experience? Candidate will start at the industry's most competitive pay. Apply online at tysonsoundandsecurity.com or call to apply 762-1000. Tyson Sound and Security hiring a master electrician offering top-notch industry pay. Call to apply 762-1000. Equal opportunity employee.
Does the building you go to work in every day need a little love and attention? Jason Parker here with Performance Painting. Great companies take great care of the buildings their staff and customers walk into every day. If the building you're in doesn't match the vision you have for your company, we can help. Go to performance-painting.com. Our highly trained team makes the difference. Quality coatings applied with pride.
Performance Painting.
Hey everybody, Mike Dempsey here for Dandy Foods. Dandy subs and sandwiches. Look, we always want you to think about those great options as you're driving around Duval. But the beauty is, even as I'm dropping pounds, Dandy's got great options for me as well. Told you all about their protein packs, delicious salads that they have out there. They have fruit cups for on the go. You know what they have. Veggie snack trays. You can grab those on the go as well. Perfect, healthy snack. Dandy is the name to know when you're on the go. So stop into a Gates store anywhere around Duval and make yours a dandy. And do it today.
Start your Sunday off with a cup of Joe and some sports medicine intel. This is Joe C. inviting you to join me and Dr. George Bari for Breaking Bones every Sunday morning at 7:30. And if you miss an episode, just look for Breaking Bones wherever you listen to podcasts.
Movember is Cancer Awareness Month, so educate yourself on the risk factors for prostate and other cancers. Take charge of your health. Many cancers are highly preventable. Trust the physicians at Ackerman Cancer Center. AckermanCancerCenter.com.
Florida's weather is unpredictable. Don't let the Epic Chill catch you off guard. For reliable heating services, call Epic Cool Heating and Air. Keep your home cozy all season long. Call 904-859-EPIC, 904-859-3742.
If your ride is making strange noises, don't wait and make it worse. Come to Action Transmission on Merrill Road. My expert technicians can diagnose the problem and likely fix it fast. Experience the difference at Action Transmission on Merrill Road.
What's happening, sports bettors? It's your boy E to the T, and our listeners have been killing it in a year full of surprises. MyBookie is the one book that got your back. No fluff, no second guesses, just straight up action. Does your other sports bets pay out when you push on a bet? MyBookie pays you back. And if you're new to the game and not sure where to start, we've got you covered. Start out using my promo code 1010XL, and that'll double your bankroll with a 100% deposit right from jump. Here's a pro tip that'll get you rolling. The NFL teams with the powerhouse offensive lines are dominating the run game this year. And betting the game total unders has been printing money. Stack that on the MyBookie Risk-Free Thursdays. That's right, there's a new risk-free odds boost every Thursday. To find the bet, click the Bet Boost tab and scroll down. If it hits, you win. If it doesn't, MyBookie refunds you that bread back. Sign up now and get double your deposit bonus with MyBookie. It's the best bet for Florida bettors. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. Come on, somebody.
David Ammon here with Zero Res.
You know, Dad, I just love this time of year. It cools down, the holidays are coming on, and college football is a blast.
One of the things that I'm grateful for is our good customers. I have loved working for the good people of Jacksonville and want to say thank you.
Folks, the schedule is filling up fast. Book today and Zero Res will clean your carpets for only $49 per room. Plus, they'll give you 25% off your tile cleaning.
Zero Res.
Spelled forward or backwards, it's the right way to clean.
Zero Res. Grab your lucky spot on the couch, because traditions make Sunday easy to enjoy. Bud Light, easy to Sunday, easy to enjoy. Bud Light is the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus. Copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch. Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
The best golfing weather is upon us, and Hidden Hills Golf Club invites you to enjoy your next round of golf with us. Our welcoming atmosphere and love for golf keep our friends coming back. Check us out at hiddenhillsgc.com. You'll be glad you did.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Accessories Tuesday. Thanks for being up and at 'em with us. Tony Baselli today, Chris Storing today, much more. High school tomorrow, or we're doing that today also? Or do we know? Today also, yeah. Loaded for bear, baby. Let's go. I feel like it was a ghost signing. You heard of ghost ships, ET? Did Coast Guard ever send you out looking for a ghost ship?
Man, they done sent me out looking for all kind of stuff.
Well, the ghost ships are these ships they find just like floating in the middle of the ocean. No one's on them. You just wonder what,
Ran into a couple of those before.
Yeah, what alien civilization or drug runners ran off of these boys, right?
Yep.
I feel like Tayshaun Gibson was a ghost signing.
I'm seeing ghosts.
Huh? It was strange when it was made because he was facing the suspension.
We definitely questioned it.
Been strange throughout because then the suspension seemingly was extended. And then he got moved to maybe some commissioner exempt. I don't know what's going on that side, but the Jags finally got tired of waiting. And so the ghost signing was exercised yesterday, and Tayshaun Gibson was released. The trade deadline is today. Let me tell you what I'm not for. Okay? At this stage, I'm not for trading any of our tradable assets. Not a one of them. We've traded the tradables, man. Okay, you can tell me that trading Cam Robinson serves a purpose. You can tell me that Roy Robertson-Harris gives younger guys a chance to get in the rotation. But don't tell me that trading Travis Etienne makes you a better football team moving forward. Don't tell me that we're going to play the last, 10 games without Andre Sisco when we're already struggling back there. Is he the best? Is you looking for a solution moving forward? Yeah, maybe, but what are you going to get for him, man? That's the other side. We don't have a lot of confidence, do we, in those mid to late round picks? They haven't produced a bunch. Devin Lloyd is another one. Again, it's not that these guys are so valuable that, oh my gosh, if you lose them, it's not that. It's like some value in return, man. I mean, Devin Lloyd's a first-round draft pick. We're 3 years in. We're going to give him up for a fifth-rounder? You can't survive like that, can you? Maybe only because the salaries aren't that great. But, I mean, I think with the Gibson news, Sisco is I'm just throwing names that are left percolating out there. Isn't that what you hear? You hear Etienne.
Percolating.
You hear Sisco. All right, you hear one of the linebackers, Devin Lloyd. I've seen Foye thrown out there among some of the wild projections, wilder. At the end of the day, you're in a tough spot here. I mean, you got a team that is so close, man. And Doug's going to speak to that here in a second. We're not going to start there. But it's a team that is so close. So, I mean, look, you don't want to second-guess long-term moves like you are forced right now to be in the mode of second-guessing just about every Sunday.
I mean, obviously, on a Monday you can sit in here and watch the tape and a little bit calmer eyes and, probably, shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? You play that game with yourself all the time. That's what, trust me, that's what beats you up as a coach, right? And you go back and you replay it and you're like, oh, we could have done that, or we could have done this, or we could have got to that, or a lot of times, too, you're in the heat of the moment. At the end of the game, you're trying to score, but at the same time, you're trying to reduce the clock a little bit, right? Take time off the clock. And so you look at those situations where could you have run the ball there? Certainly. You also now, you're taking time off the clock, but now you're risking maybe a second 10, a second 12. You play mental gymnastics all day. As a coach, you can't, on a Monday, you can talk to your football team about situational football and situational awareness and say, okay, we can't do that. We can't do that as a football team, right, in those situations. And as coaches, you go, we could have done this. We could have done that. We should have done this. We should have done that. And that's the part that, beats you up all the time as the longer you're in this business, the longer you coach it, the longer you play it. I think every coach goes through it and every player's going to go through it. It's not exact. It's not perfect. Guys battle extremely. I mean, you saw it yesterday. We had guys play tough, played hurt. You're trying to put them in the best situations possible. Sometimes guys play out of position because we need them to. We ask them to. We do the best we can, in those moments to try to just win a game.
All right. Listen, part of that second guessing has to do with putting some things into play, into effect. And you have to wonder if going up tempo wouldn't be a good idea based on, one, the slow starts that we're having week after week, and two, the more furious finishes and productive second halves that have kind of been forced into play with this up-tempo attack.
We say it as coaches. It's like, let's go tempo, right? I mean, I hear it all the time. Why don't you go up tempo? Well, yeah, I mean, that's the downside is you were on the field for 30 seconds and you're punting the football. The upside is you get your quarterback in a rhythm, you get your offense in a rhythm, and you potentially end up with 3 or 7 points, right? The other thing is first down. If you want to go tempo, you better get positive yards on first down, right? If you try to run or throw, doesn't matter. If it's incomplete at second 10 or you run in your second 12, it's kind of hard to go tempo after that. You know what I'm saying? So we have to do a better job on that first huddle call of that execution and just getting positive, get the drive started, right? I think that's the key is just get the drive started and then you can be on the ball from there.
Yeah, and dialing up winning plays help. Again, it's interesting because we the internet sleuths have, discovered that Jacksonville has run that play. Real similar situation, try to hit in the end zone, 3 or 4 or 5 times this year, hasn't worked a single time. You're going back to a well that hasn't produced anything. What is it you're seeing there? You contrast that with what Green Bay did to us. They had run a play earlier in the game where the dude was wide open. They took note, and then late in the game on that play that busted wide open to get him down in field goal range, yeah, they went back to it, and what do you know? It's wide open. And we got to play some chess here today through Sunday at 12:59, knowing what that team on the other side over there. That's Brian Flores, the Minnesota defense. They're not coming around here to jackhammer around and play TPC Sawgrass. Coming down here to put you on another slow start. And when you're left with all the couldas and wouldas and shouldas, then you're only left to inspire your team with how many close calls they've given some quality opposition this year.
It's exactly what I pointed out to him today. 2 weeks ago, the Packers, I think, were in the NFC Championship game a year ago, right? The team we played yesterday was in the Super Bowl just recently. And then you point out the mistakes that coaches and players make on our side. And it encourages you because you're that close. I mean, you're a play away, right? And you just never know when those plays are going to come, and those moments are going to come in the game. And so, your awareness as a coach, your awareness as a player, we got to be on the same page. We got to communicate all those things. But it does encourage you that you can play with these guys, and quite frankly, you eliminate a few mistakes. We don't give them 13 points off of turnovers. And the week before, we don't give them 14 points off of turnovers. Things could be different, right? Go back to Miami. I keep going back to that game. We fumble on the 2. Next play, it's 80 yards. They're in the end zone. So that's the part that we have to, as a team, we have to overcome. We have to eliminate. And I think it gives us a better chance.
Dang, man, we're still lingering on Miami, huh? Ooh, that's a long time ago. Still falling back on that disappointment? I mean, the rest of us have had plenty since then, just for the record. May have lingered for a game or two, but, man, the mental toughness it takes to be a championship team, ain't thinking about a week 1 loss. And I get the point to a certain degree. It's the same thing, but that's what we say. That's what fans say. It's what you say to your rival fans. Yeah, we're close, but. And this narrative would be a lot more positive if it were 2022. When you've been a team that's in the wilderness and you're just looking for positives to get you toward being a winning team, then, yeah, you take we're close here, this, that, or the other breaks your way. We're getting better. We're better at certain positions. But not when you've already arrived. We arrived in 2022. We won the year. We won the division. We won a playoff game. We already arrived. So there's no making progress here, firming up there. They're not doing that on the winning programs. Here's Detroit and Kansas City just motoring along. Speaking of Kansas City, Monday Night Football last night, Todd Bowles channeled his inner Billy Napier. More on that when we return. You're listening to The Drill. It's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
This is Brent Musburger's VSIN Action Update on 1010XL. Brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Florida Gators pound South Florida 98-83, winning as 11-point favorites at Veterans Memorial Arena here in Jacksonville. Florida State with a 74-62 win over Northern Kentucky. The Seminoles cover as 8-point favorites. TCU blows out Florida A&M 105-59, covering as 27.5-point favorites. And UCF with an upset of 13th-ranked Texas A&M 64-61 in Orlando. The Knights were 6.5-point underdogs. Florida Gators on Saturday plus 22 at Texas. It's Florida State a 25-point road dog at Notre Dame, 43.5 the total. Cash back for every bet with a G-Bank signature Visa card. vsin.com/GBank. Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
The holidays are coming, and so is your family. Is your septic system ready?
Honey, why is the yard bubbling?
Dad, the dog's swimming in the septic tank.
That's one way to greet the in-laws.
Don't let a septic disaster be the highlight of your holiday dinner. Call Duck Duck Rooter today and get it fixed before Uncle Bob finds out the hard way. Duck Duck Rooter, your local septic experts. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. DuckDuckRooter.com.
Here's Linda Beaver.
Let's start the debate. Why would someone buy a new car from you? We have an exclusive 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty on every new vehicle. We offer a competitive wow price plus free oil changes. How much will someone get for their trade? We offer more than $4,000 over KBV value. Well, we never lose a trade over price. Okay, when is the best time to buy a car? Right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter which side you pick. At Beaver Toyota and Beaver Chevrolet, you get it all. Let us show you why we're the winning vote.
Hacker here, and let me tell you, this is the stuff I never thought I'd say. I now weigh 209 pounds thanks to Awaken 180. To put that in perspective, I'm down from a triple XL to a large. My waist has dropped 10 inches from a 48 to a 38. I honestly never thought I'd get to this point. And one of the best parts now is that I get to be so active and play every afternoon with my 5-year-old little Hack. Now, none of this would have been possible without Awaken 180 weight loss. They don't just help you lose weight, they make the impossible possible. We're celebrating this Saturday at Mr. Chubby's Wings in Ponte Vedra Beach for a Florida-Texas watch party. Yes, I will be eating, and yes, I'll be drinking. Both are approved while losing weight with Awaken 180. Now, if you're ready for your own transformation, making the impossible possible, do what we all did and choose the solution for weight loss at Awaken180weightloss.com. If they did this for me, they can do it for you too.
Former Jaguars corner and first-year head football coach at Duval Charter School at Bay Meadows, K-12, Aaron Beasley here. Are you looking for an A-rated K-12 school prioritizing academics, arts, and athletics? Duval Charter School at Bay Meadows offers a rigorous curriculum to develop strong minds with an additional focus on growing good hearts. DCSB has been an A school for 8 years, and our tuition is free. Now enrolling. Apply at baymeadowscharter.org.
I've been telling you about the premium luxury storage that's coming in Atlantic Beach. Spots are open now for purchase. Need to get in on this. What are the reasons for purchasing a unit here at the Shed? Well, there are plenty of them. Who's it for? Well, if you're running out of room at home for your cars, toys, extras, it's a place where you can store and work on projects. You got large RV, fifth wheels. You want premier indoor storage for your investment. Maybe you don't live locally, have a place to keep your Florida things. Maybe you're between houses, looking to move to Atlantic Beach, temporary, long-term storage in that manner. Maybe you got long-term projects going on. You want to leave parts out, do frame-up, restorations. Maybe it's a man cave hangout, watch games, have a golf simulator. Business owners, I mean, the uses are endless. Premium uses with premium storage for premium possessions to be valued and protected. Go to theshed.com and schedule your appointment today or call 555-3195. It's theshedjacks.com. That's theshedjacks.com.
Are you ready to upgrade your home? Experience the winning combination of style and performance with Renewal by Andersen. Energy-efficient, custom-built replacement windows and doors. Right now, save 20% on your entire project. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. This offer expires November 30th and restrictions apply. Renewal by Andersen, proud partner of the Florida Gators. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com for details.
License number CGC 1527613.
The best teal-colored coverage includes Mia's Quick Hits.
Get the latest news from inside the building and around the league. I'm Mia O'Brien, 1010XL's NFL Insider.
Driven by Arlington Toyota. Available on the video and social channels of 1010XL.
Are you 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, or have children? Listen up. Have you done your last will and estate planning? If you have questions, call Matt Hinson with the Hinson Law Firm. Reach him at 527-1700, offices Jacksonville, Florida. And don't let the state decide your fate.
Cyber threats don't take time outs. Protect your business with DoubleCheck Cybersecurity's AI-powered solutions. Get 24/7 defense and stop hackers before they score. Don't wait. Visit doublecheck.com to schedule your free security consultation today.
Swammin, when was the last time that you cleaned your air ducts?
Dad, I manage the air duct cleaning at Zero Res. Trust me, my ducts are cleaner than the plates after Thanksgiving dinner.
Well, I hope so, but it's not just you I'm thinking of. Everyone in Jacksonville should get their air ducts cleaned before the holidays.
You're right. Even though we don't blast the heat like up north, we still trap dust and allergens when the windows stay shut. All that gunk just recirculates through your home and makes your air quality worse.
So you're saying Zero Res air duct cleaning keeps my air fresh and ready for my holiday guests?
Exactly. Clean ducts means cleaner air, just in time for Thanksgiving. Plus, we've got a November special running right now. Call Zero Res today and we'll give you $50 off. No more dust, just fresh, clean air for you and your family this holiday season.
Sounds good, son. Now, how about that family discount?
We'll see, Dad.
Visit ZeroResJacksonville.com or call now. Zero Res,
spelled forward or backwards, it's the right way to clean.
Zero Res.
Break in the savings this fall with Universal Roof and Contracting. Enjoy 15% off all roof repairs and replacements, plus a free wind mitigation inspection. With financing options as low as $115 a month, protecting your home has never been easier. Schedule your free roof inspection today. Call 855-ROOF-HELP. Offer expires November 30th. Protect your home and your wallet.
License number CCC 057165, CBC 1258484.
This is Dr. Kevin Kaplan, head team physician for your Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the latest update on the Jags, brought to you by Baptist Health and JOI.
Head coach Doug Peterson says the Jags can play with teams that have winning records.
You can play with these guys. You eliminate a few mistakes. We don't give them 13 points off of turnovers. Things could be different.
Peterson also singled out the exceptional play of Trayvon Walker during the Philadelphia game.
Yeah, he does a heck of a play. Heck of a play. Great awareness. One, to get on that ball, which is something our defense preaches a lot, when balls are on the ground like that.
The Jaguars announced a pair of big roster moves on Monday, effectively ending 2 seasons. The Jaguars officially released safety Tayshaun Gibson from the exempt commissioner's permission list, while also placing second-year guard Cooper Hodges on injured reserve. At your Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute Jaguar update, I'm Sam Nelson.
XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
You know the vibe.
I hear it. I feel it.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes
All right. What's the old saying? Even a broke clock is right twice a day?
Twice a day.
Our own broke clock is right about once every 2 years. When he comes in fully throated in about, if you know, you know, right?
Yeah.
About 20 minutes. So we look forward to that. In all seriousness, y'all get out there and rock the vote, man. Make your choices public and known, and there you go. But yeah, if you know, you know. So the Braves have been making like some little moves that it's not so much about these little moves, although they are significant. It's what they appear to be setting up. So to wit, they've already traded Soler, dumped some salary there. They've reworked deals. Reynaldo Lopez, Aaron Bummer, who was settled in quite nicely as a long-form reliever lefty. Both have redone their contracts. Yesterday, they re-upped with Marcell Ozuna, very, very affordable. I think $16 million, coming off a career year almost. But maybe more surprising, they let Travis d'Arnaud go, which was, like I said, surprising. He's a big locker room guy. He's been a very good player, and he's been steady. He's had some big hits. Shoot, the World Series game I went to, it was d'Arnaud who homered in a shutout win. He's had some big hits. He's a fan favorite. The thought might be that he could be brought back at a lesser salary. We'll see what the market is out there. 36 and still playing productive baseball at the catcher position, but they're counting on a bounce back injury year from Sean Murphy, and Drake Baldwin is really their top prospect. That's not a pitcher, and he's a catcher, so maybe he's ready as well. But all those moves notwithstanding, what they've done is they've cleared up about $20 million in payroll for the 2025 season, which would seem to signal they've got a target out there, a bigger name target, either through free agency or a trade that you're now expecting. Now, look, this isn't up there with the Sotos and Blake Snells of the world. Don't get me wrong. But I would expect a more premium addition, whether that comes that pitcher or with a position player, we shall see. We got Chris Doering coming up in a half an hour. It's such a strange aura, such a strange feeling around Billy Napier. I mean, so many of us, I'll include, know and feel it's time to move on for Billy Napier. He's just not going to be a championship coach at Florida. Yet you continue to watch the season play out, and you want to root, for a victory each and every week, even with just, an insurmountable, obstacle in front of you with his schedule. But so what do you? So it's kind of like a weird measurement. Like, it's from this standpoint. Yeah, you got to move on. You need a championship caliber coach. Yet if you just go week to week, you feel better. They played better than you thought they would this week. They played better than you thought they would the week before. They played better than you thought they would the week before that. This might be the longest stretch of Florida playing better than you thought they would rather than worse than you thought we would under Billy Napier's entire time there. Problem is, and this is where he's positioned the program, is that you're still left with a below-average football team that's barely competing for bowl eligibility if they really are. Now, DJ Lagway could be back. Maybe we can get more from Doering on that. When he went down, he left on a cart. Napier said at halftime going off the field it was, quote, significant. But now yesterday, even the far-fetched idea he could play as soon as this week at Texas. Well, I would doubt that, but the quarterback position is a disaster. Again, you give that Warner kid, credit for moxie, but he was 6 of 22, E.T. I mean, that's high. You could have pulled a high school quarterback and put him in there with a little bit of preparation. You would have seen similar results, I feel like. So you're in big, big, big trouble at the quarterback position with still, games to go in this gauntlet that you're on. More, though, with a Doering coming up. I felt like Todd Bowles channeled his inner Billy Napier last night. I get the NFL is different than college football in the framing of an upset. And maybe even there's more ego involved is a little bit different if you're a professional football player than if you're a college football player. Billy Napier, scared money, didn't make money, refused to go for 2 at the end of the Tennessee game, instead opting for an overtime session against a better team. It was a huge mistake. We talked about it a lot. If he had to do over, I'm sure even Billy Napier himself would have gone for 2 there, and let's try and get this upset victory. You're a play away from, beating a 14-point favorite on the road. Well, Tampa was in the same position last night. They scored in the final seconds, less than 30 seconds to go to pull within a point, 24-23. You're on the road, playing in the rain against the far superior team. Go for 2, man. Go for 2. Go for the win. Because if they're going to beat you, bro. If you go to overtime, they're going to beat you. They're better than you are. You've hit a play here late. You've gotten down and got the score to put you in a position to win with one play. Go draw up your best 2-pointer, and let's get out of here with a huge, monumental Monday night upset. Nah, went conservative. It's just bizarre, man. Up is down and down is up in football these days. Situations where you think as a fan they should go for 2, they don't. Situations as a fan where you think they shouldn't, they do. If this is analytics, I don't want any. Fire the band. We got a football fix. More from the National Football League. Brought to you by Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin, Home Life Business and Auto. And the home course, Julington Creek Golf Club. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is today. Tee it high and let it fly. The best value in golf. The Julington Creek Golf Club. Check them out online and book your tee time today. They had a scary moment last night in that Chiefs victory. Patrick Mahomes rolled his ankle. He kind of hopped and hobbled through it immediately and was able to return and ultimately lifts Kansas City to 8-0. Big day for Travis Kelce, 14 catches, 100 yards. He's been reinvigorated with some of these receiver additions. And DeAndre Hopkins officially arrived last night. 2 touchdowns, 80-something yards receiving. The Chiefs are the only unbeaten. They're now 8-0. Best team in football. Not even close. And then there are the Cowboys. There's a certain list of disappointments. I put us in it. If you're around the league, you probably didn't have the same expectations for the Jaguars that maybe we had here. So comparing us to, say, the Cowboys, some of these other teams that had the Dolphins, the Bengals to a degree, there's a host of teams that had bigger expectations than what they're delivering at this point. Cowboys fall into that category. Now they won't have Dak Prescott for weeks out with a hamstring injury. So they'll turn to Cooper Rush, who I think is 5-1 as a starter, but still, I think they got the Eagles this week. Oof. The CeeDee Lamb injury, by the way, the news was much better. They say not serious, so hopefully they will have Lamb. The Cowboys season is on the brink. 3-5. Washington now is way better. They still have 4, right, with the Eagles and the Commanders. So Saints have seen enough. That 2-0 start seems like it was 5 years ago. And Dennis Allen, who has now proven twice, he's just not NFL head coaching material. Saints fire him after their 7th straight loss. He becomes the 2nd coach sacked already this year. Christian McCaffrey back at practice for the 49ers. San Francisco has been another one of those really on the struggle bus teams this year. In a season that to this far has played out where they would expect to have opened up a couple game advantage already in the NFC West, but it's not working that way. That is a tightly bunched division. It would sure help if the best offensive player in football was able to return, and it looks like maybe Christian McCaffrey will. And the Cardinals have looked up, found themselves at 5-4 and on top of the AFC West, and they're going to be a buyer here at the trade deadline and went and got some pass rush help. Trading with the Broncos for Baron Browning. It's a 6th-round pick that they send in return. Well, keep tracking the trade deadline here. If the Jaguars are active at all, you would think they would be a seller. And again, I don't know about the official station or show stance, but mine is I can't give away any more good players. Yeah, this season has not gone as we would have hoped, but we don't have enough of those to begin with. That's Football Fix. You're welcome. Brought to you by Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin, not insurance. Assurance. She's your assurance agent. Mandy and her dream team, contact them today. And the home course, the Julington Creek Golf Club. Book your tee time today. Hick and Arrival, more coming your way next. It's Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday on 1010 XL.
The Drill on 1010 XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. They may not make a lot of plays. Good snap. Good hole. But sometimes they make the most important play. One of the best kickers in the league year in and year out. Listen for the Crown Royal Special Teams Player of the Game on 1010 XL. Now you can watch 1010XL shows all day on X, Facebook, and YouTube. Brought to you by MyBookie. Experience Vegas from the comfort of your phone anytime, anywhere. Sign up today. Use promo code 1010XL.
Hey, gang, in this market, when it comes time to sell your home, you need someone on your side and making sure you're getting the absolute best deal. And I got a promise for you. There are no problems when you contact Chad and Sandy Newman at chadandsandy.com. Mortgage rates are down, creating more active buyers and sellers. So if you've been waiting, now's a great time to sell your home. Homes will flood the market eventually. That'll drive down prices. So maximize your home sale now with the market experts who deliver more money in less time. Maybe you're worried about costly repairs or upgrades needed to sell your home. You don't have to worry about that. No required costly repairs. Pick your move date. No long-term contracts. Cancel at any time. Chad and Sandy give you this guarantee. Your home sold at an agreed-upon price and deadline, or they'll buy it. Can't do any better than that. Mike and Lisa in McCormick said we inherited a family home that came with equity, but also a mortgage. The home sold in 3 days thanks to Chad and Sandy. On the radio is exactly how it went. ChadandSandy.com, 414-6200.
Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Injured in an accident? Have mounting medical bills? Can't work? Don't worry. Zach's got your back. I'm Zach Von Rowan of Von Rowan Law. I will fight for the compensation that you deserve. Set up your free consultation at zachsgotyourback.com.
Are you an experienced plumber or welder with MedGas certification and you're tired of being undervalued? It's time to make the move to Local 234 Plumbers, Pipe Fitters, and HVAC Technicians. With the best pay in the business, you'll earn $36.50 an hour. With benefits, that's almost $50. It's not just a job, it's a career that values you. Join the team that's got your back. Local 234, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit UA234.com to send your resume today.
Equal opportunity employer.
The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
You don't have to be a football star to get a signing bonus. The team at Republic Services needs your skills, and they're paying up to $5,000 for you to join the roster. You'll be joining a winner. As an essential business, the Republic Services trucks have not stopped rolling with hourly and weekly pay and better benefits and vacation packages than the rest of the league. Driver trainees, $1,000 sign-on bonus. CDL drivers, $3,000. Diesel mechanics, $5,000 bonus. Join the winning team at Republic Services today. Visit republicservices.com.
Equal opportunity employer.
Calling all fun-loving citizens of Northeast Florida. Freedom Boat Club needs your help. Lisa the botanista has gone missing. She left a note that said gone boating. But here's the thing. Freedom Boat Club has 4 local locations. Julington Creek, Jacks Beach, and 2 in St. Augustine. And over 400 locations across the world. That's a lot of water to cover. Is she water skiing on the Ozarks, whale watching in the Pacific, or island hopping in Spain? Or hiding right here at the Black Creek Rope Swing? Or docking at the Conch House? Wait, has anyone checked Fort George Island? Too much to do on the water. So Freedom Boat Club is offering our best discount of all time, so you can help search. You simply make your reservation, show up, and have fun. I gotta go. I'm hopping on a boat to the fish camp for live music and lunch. Maybe I'll find the botanista there. Or better yet, maybe you'll join us with the best discount ever and enjoy boating made simple. Don't blame us when you start playing hooky too. Visit freedomboatclub.com.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialist is now offering ortho walk-in appointments. If you have an immediate need for orthopedic care, contact Southeast Orthopedic Specialist immediately. Avoid ERs and urgent care waiting rooms. For more information, go to se-ortho.com.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Get this thing unwrapped here.
Praz, what in the world are you doing working on your Duval?
That's right, man. I really identify with Duval.
You live in St. Johns County, knucklehead.
I mean the Duval sub, the Dailies Dash Duval. Turkey, ham, melted cheddar, and habanero jack cheeses. lettuce, tomato, crispy and fresh, like me. I'm sure there's a Daly's Dash sub that sums you up.
The boss.
Because, of course,
oven roasted beef, Munster cheese, roasted mushrooms, caramelized onions. It's the boss of all subs. Only available for me.
That's just not true.
What do you mean? I walked in the other day, screamed, "You know it," and said, "A boss for a boss."
Well, no matter who you are, there is a Daly's Dash sandwich or sub for you.
Go find yours. They may even make you a boss.
I'm sure they will, because it is Daly's Dash.
Where more is better.
And you got that right.
Don't make a bad call when it comes to servicing your home. Cooling off with a baby pool in the house to fix your air conditioning problem is a bad call. Trying to catch a wave in a flooded bathroom is a bad call. Using a burning electrical panel to make s'mores is a bad call. The next time something goes wrong, make a good call to Donovan.
Whether you need air, electric, or plumbing service, Donovan is always a good call. It's why we've been trusted by our customers for almost 40 years and why you can trust us to deliver fast, reliable service to your home. Donovan, always a good call.
Visit DonovanAC.com today.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Blue Chew. During his Monday presser, Florida head coach Billy Napier didn't rule out quarterback DJ Lagway returning to face Texas.
We have not completely ruled him out. We do think that the injury is less significant. We do think there's a pathway for recovery and a return.
Florida senior guards Walter Clayton Jr. and Will Richards combined for 54 points, and the 21st-ranked Gators shook off a cold shooting start and an inspired South Florida squad en route to a victory in the season opener Monday night at Five-Star Veterans Memorial Arena. It was a shock in men's college basketball on Monday night. University of North Florida stunned South Carolina to open their college basketball season. This was the Osprey men's basketball team first ever SEC victory. UNF opens its home schedule November 7th against the College of Charleston. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
It's 6:59 and it's 69 degrees. Time and temp brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
What's that one, E? What's he doing? Cooking bacon, maybe? DJ, Old Man White.
You know it! Yes, sir! Super Tuesday! Rock the vote, rock the vote, rock the vote, rock the vote, rock the vote. Woo! Go ahead, say it. Say it. Woo! America! America!
Amendment 1010 makes listening to 1010 a constitutional and alienable right. Voting yes on Amendment 1010.
I will say, not to divulge any secrets.
Okay.
But as I was hanging with the Googans on Saturday at the Florida-Georgia game, partying.
Vibing,
partying. I wish you were there, E. Partying my butt off like a champion.
Turn.
Oh. Every time I got a good whiff of the devil's lettuce, I did scream, vote no!
Vote no, he said. I'm not going to go too deep here. We're just getting started, but we got speed alerts, quote, throughout St. Johns County this morning,
no.
so keep those speeds down with a little mini drill speed trap alert. That's as specific as it says. Several speed checks throughout St. Johns County.
Okay, well, appreciate that. Heads up.
Yeah.
Appreciate being here. Appreciate everything about our great city, our great country. Except my football team.
Oof, yeah.
I'm over that.
Yeah, it's easy
I'm
to
over
do.
little numbers and stats and I don't know if we talked about it yesterday. Did you hear the one about the 3rd and 15 or more? Did we have that one yesterday?
For them against us?
No, 3rd and 15s apparently I heard this from the great Don Anthony Baselli Jr., so I'll say it must be fact. I haven't vetted it. 3rd and 15, the average of giving up 3rd and 15s is like 8%. The Jags are checking in at a 39% clip. Giving up 3rd and 15 or
so
more.
Defensively, yeah.
Yeah.
So giving the average is what now? 3%?
8%.
And we do 33%?
39.
Yeah, that's not good.
So it's just there's stats like that all the way around. And then I hear CDP talk to me about the Miami game still. And gosh, if we just this team went to the Super Bowl, we can play with them. Of course we can. It's the NFL.
Right.
It's
No,
parity.
yeah, that argument I don't like to hear at all. That every bad team says that.
I do also empathize in the respect of what is he supposed to say, but it's a results-driven league.
Sure,
man. You win or you lose.
and he knows that.
Period. End of story. Yeah. Either win or you lose.
No.
We lose, and we don't know how to win. We don't know how to win.
Well, and we're just so. I think it speaks volumes that he even himself is still referring back to Miami and the lingering loss there. I mean, come on, dude. That's the opener.
Yeah.
Way past that.
Yeah.
I mean, so if that's lingering now, no wonder we laid an egg against Cleveland. And some of the questions and skepticism we've had are proven to be correct, despite what they're telling us at the time.
So it's just we are what we are, and that's where we are.
I'm asked right now, and it's like I said when I started today. Heck, I was out and about yesterday, and the question you get, listen, is it the talent, is it the coaches, or is it the front office? And really, quite frankly, the answer is yes.
Yeah,
we bebop around between those being the issues. I mean, you can get specific plays, and all three show up.
Yeah. Let me bang out our Dreamfinders Homes poll question today, brought to you by Dreamfinders Homes, the official home builder of the Jags.
Who will you be voting for? No, I'm kidding.
Amendments 3 and 4.
And why? Going to allow exceptions to explain. Character-driven.
I will not be banned on X. The Jags are one of 9 NFL teams with 2 wins. Which of these 2-win teams are the worst, in your opinion, the worst team in the league? Jags, Patriots, Panthers, Raiders are your 4 options. Jags, Patriots, Panthers, Raiders. E? Who's the worst 2-win team in the league?
Got to be the Panthers.
Panthers. Jeff, Jags, Patriots, Panthers, Raiders. I left some off because there's 9 of them, but those are the 4 I chose. I included the hometown team just because I'm so angry and disgusted with them. Angered and disgusted.
A&D.
Is what I am.
We used to do A&E, arrests and ejections.
Yeah.
Remember those were fun back in the day.
They were fun.
All right, give me the options again. Give me
Jags, Patriots, Panthers, Raiders. Over 500, almost 600 votes in now.
Well, we beat. It's hard to say you're worse than the Patriots.
Okay.
I mean, we beat them. I wouldn't put us. Again, we're probably better than the Panthers too. So, but
yeah, it's 49.4 picked the Panthers. 24 picked the Jaguars.
More than the Patriots.
18 picked the Patriots.
I mean, how can that be? We have the same
A&D.
record and we beat
A&D.
them. Yeah,
we're all A&D.
All right.
We've all had enough.
Yeah,
we're
I
A&D.
get you. Yeah.
Angered and disgusted. And so it's brought to you by Dreamfinders Homes. By the way, just real quick, 15 different locations throughout Jacksonville. Beautiful homes, man. Just go to dreamfindershomes.com and check out the homes. Just look at them. You'd be, I want to get one of those. And I can't afford one of those. Well, yeah, you can. 2.99% year one rate. And if you're a first-time home builder, jump on that, baby. Jump on it. And tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
I guess analytics you only use them until you don't.
Yeah.
3 teams in the NFL this week kicked game-tying extra points in the final minute of regulation instead of going for game-winning 2-point conversions.
We'll go for 2 when we're down 14.
Yeah.
But when it comes time to, show a little intestinal fortitude, Todd Bowles goes, and he gets down to the 1 with 30 seconds. It's the Chiefs now. 30 seconds to go. You got 1 timeout. Let it run down to 20, 15, and then take your time out.
They dodged that bullet.
Got plenty of time, man.
But wait, there's more.
Uh-huh.
Bowles was just the latest. 3 teams in the NFL this week kicked game-tying extra points in the final minute of regulation instead of going for the winning 2-point conversion. All 3 lost in overtime.
Yeah.
There's your answer.
There you go.
Where's that fit in your –
Where's that analytic?
To your point, these guys go for it when you tell them not to, and then they don't when you tell them to.
Yeah.
I do. I think – are we sure Revenge of the Nerds isn't a real thing?
I don't know.
And the jockocracy that chewed these kids up when they were in middle school and gave them swirlies that they didn't all packed and band together and promised to ruin it for all us meatheads that know what to do on 3rd and 2 or 4th and 1? Huh?
I don't know.
Is it real? Is Revenge of the Nerds real?
I don't know.
I'm starting to wonder, man. This decision-making, it's loopy.
We were doing the TV show last night down there at Strings on Main
look
Street.
at you.
And I looked out, and we had this big crowd, man, and it was a bunch of Gator people. I'm like, what are these people? Oh, yeah, we got a hoop game coming up in an hour. So
good start.
A lot of folks came out to eat and then went over there, and I got to watch the Florida basketball game, and they They look good. They got depth.
They're a good team. You know what?
They got depth.
It's so funny because you know who? Elijah Martin is pulling. They're like the same guy.
Yeah,
they play the same way. They shifty in the lane.
He found the big guy who was
Tyree Samuel.
Yeah,
And now he's and he didn't play a ton last night.
Yeah, so they're good. They're a good team. They got and the guards are.
They're guard driven.
We got guard.
Will Richards like a 10th-year senior. It feels like he's been there forever, and he was
a transfer,
and he's getting better and better. Right, he's a grown man now. Now he's 22, 23-year-old out there.
Oh yeah,
they're a good team. They're guard driven. Again, they could have been a tough out last year, but I think they're even a little bit better.
USF is a good team.
Pullen was good though. We're gonna have to see.
Yeah,
USF
was a good team last night. Good opener.
They won 25 games a year ago.
It was a good basketball team. It was a good basketball game to watch. It was guys making baskets and stuff. So that was cool. And then up the road, shout out to my school.
Yeah, the Birds of Trey.
The adjunct professor trolls twice a week. First ever win over an SEC program. Congratulations to Coach Driscoll and the UNF Ospreys.
And they've come close, and they always load up the early season. In fact, they got a win at a moderate size.
They've won a few. They've won a few of those.
But not like the South Carolina.
That was a great win. Great win.
Yeah, right out of the gates because they lost their best player. He got poached.
He got paid.
Yeah, he got
paid
by Tennessee.
Yeah.
And so both JU and UNF have seen their best players. Remember a couple years ago, JU's went to Arkansas.
Yeah. And I'll watch JU some. I watched JU some this year with an interest because my guy KJ's playing for him now. Remember the little kid?
Did he get any time last night?
Yeah, he took 9 threes. He made 2.
So he's playing.
Of them last night?
You know he is.
Okay.
Shoot, baby. Let him fly, KJ.
I told him that.
You let him fly.
Yeah, I told him in studio, shoot.
That's our guy.
He took it to heart. Good for him.
Yeah.
Well, JU and Florida play Thursday.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's the next game, so you get to see him shoot down there.
Let it rip.
Down there at Exact Tech. But Florida's really, you should have Sweet 16 hopes. That's the progression. Yeah. This is a team that's they're among the best 16.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, and they've got size, and Golden develops dudes. They get better while they're there. They have so far.
I was kind of hoping.
As bad a hire as Napier was, I mean, so far in the tournament, success hasn't come. But Golden has been terrific.
I was kind of hoping the big fella would get some minutes last night at the end.
The 7'9" guy.
Yeah. 7'9".
I tell you what, he's filled out a bunch from the last time I saw him.
I like to watch
He
him
is
just
big.
sit there.
They say he's developing. Now, look, this is a project.
Yes.
But they say that he's not as, he can now officially chew gum and tie his shoes.
I wanted to see him get out there and get a couple minutes, get up and down the floor.
Wasn't quite a blowout enough. They got a soft schedule here early.
It was a blowout enough. It was with a minute.
Put him in there?
Yeah. They had him with about 2 to go. He could have emptied the bench.
About 6,000 in the arena. Wasn't a terrible crowd. Wasn't a sellout by any range. Yeah.
It looked good.
Yeah,
it looked good. One side was filled. I mean, 8:30 game.
And that was kind of a game shift. I think a lot of people expected it at 7. I was never really, in tune with that, but enough people asked that I guess that's what happened.
I was just, I saw a couple guys slip, and for a second there, I thought, my God, is Jacksonville going to kill another Gator athlete? We already took that lag away. I kid because I care.
But they are, by the way, the accusations and blame toward Jacksonville got a little more pointed yesterday. Yeah. That became a thicker narrative down there in Gainesville.
They played? They played they also played the Little Gator Bowl on Sunday. Kids were out there on the field playing ball the day after the Gator game, so that had no effect.
Okay.
But college basketball is here. I don't know why we didn't do the 24-hour thing. Didn't we used to do that? Wasn't that a fun thing? 24 hours of college basketball. We start at midnight. We go to midnight.
Yeah, well, and look, here's the deal, by the way, since I'm going to go ahead and offer this college basketball insight. We say this every year. There are some really, really, really good sports that will go unwatched in the next month and a half because these preseason, these early season college basketball matchups are awesome. If they were on in March right now, we would be going gaga, but we had one last night. And let me tell you what, buddy, I'll tell you who's back with a vengeance. Mm-hmm. Not just because of their 40-point win last night. Those happen. Gonzaga is for real, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Oh. They beat Baylor. That was 6 versus 8. They beat Baylor last night by 40. Baylor's a good team. Baylor's a good program. They beat them by 40, dude. And it's just same old Gonzaga, man. Athletic dudes. And hey, Ace's brother looked pretty good, ET, right out the gates.
Did he?
Yeah, Ace's brother looked pretty good up there for Duke.
Yeah, he did. But doesn't his brother play for Maine?
No, he's a year behind.
Oh, okay,
yeah, Cooper jumped up a year because he's ready.
That's right.
It looks like if you cut out a poster board of what a Duke guy looks like, it's this guy.
Uh-huh.
He looks like a real dude. He looks like a one pick. He looks like an athletic Luka. That's what he reminded me of.
Well,
he's big too. He's not super skinny. Yeah.
Cooper Flagg, you're talking
Cooper
about.
Flagg. Yeah. Ace's brother.
Ace's brother.
Yeah, Ace's twin brother.
Going
Poor
to
Ace going to Maine. Yeah. Ace right now is going to work on his game, see if he can't make it to Duke by the end of the year. I bet.
Maybe it's like the Currys.
He wants his own. Maybe he'll go, or the Nimhards. They'll go somewhere for a year, and then he'll follow him when his brother goes pro.
Maybe it'll be like that. All right, we got Chris Dorn coming up, so that'll be fun. We got a good conversation coming up with him. We'll see what he has to tell us, where he stands on this whole Billy Napier thing in Florida football. They got news at Lagway. Now listen, I'm not going to rule him out Saturday. It means he's not playing Saturday. Nobody who ever gets hurt like that will all of a sudden say they're not going to rule him out. Comes back, especially down in Florida. We're still waiting for, just take your pick. Injured guy after injured guy after injured guy. We're not ruling him out this week. Yeah, you are. He's not playing.
Oh, of course.
And that's fine. But if you could get him back for, gosh, it'd be great. Everybody, I hear the snide comments about, he got dragged off on a cart. I think the cart was more for convenience than anything, considering where he got injured and the long ride that he had to go to the locker room.
But he was on crutches post game. That is not and it's a hamstring. We know what those are.
Yeah,
we have these. Hamstrings always linger longer than you think. I don't think he'll play this year.
I don't either.
I don't think he should.
Not if he's. And
then we'll just nervously wait and wonder where the program's headed. There is a lot of young talent. The only thing you can give Billy Napier credit for is he will leave for the next coach, a team that's capable of making a big jump right out of the gates. If everyone,
everybody would have to stay.
Right.
All right, there
was a day where that wasn't such a wild expectation.
We're just warming up. Got a lot to do. Baselli's coming up as well today. We got the Lockett Law High School report. So good stuff coming your way on a Super Tuesday. Super duper red, white, and blue Tuesday.
This is your Duval Minute. Brought to you by Lift Power, your turnkey solution for all warehouse needs.
Oh, man, it just keeps getting worse for the Jaguars defense. They're right down there, number 31, 389 yards a game they're giving up. And if you play the Jags, you score 28 a game. That's what you do. The defense is terrible, man. It's hard to find good things to get pumped up by. It's hard for me to come out and say, hey, Josh Hines, hey, Trayvon Walker. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter when teams run the ball on third and 15 and they give up and take the field goal and they run untouched into the end zone for a touchdown. Come on, defense. Fix these things. And that's your Duval Minute. It's brought to you by our friends at Lift Power, man. Lift Power always on the lookout for experienced lift truck and dock and door technicians and more. The benefits are unbelievable. 401k, company vehicle, paid training, sign-on bonus. Too good of an offer to pass up. Just go look at why Lift Power is voted one of the best places to work in the Jacksonville area for the past several years, man. 50-plus years, family-owned and operated, stable as can be, and they want you to be part of the family. Hey, here's your opportunity. Don't let it slip by. You can learn all you need to learn at liftpower.com. Listen closely, gang. Go check it out, liftpower.com.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. It's all about picking winners.
Yes, it is.
Play 1010XL's weekly pick'em.
All right, let's do it.
Make the best picks and win a pizza party from Salvatore's Pizza at Tapestry Park.
Who wants pepperoni?
You pick 'em at 1010XL.com.
I couldn't be any happier to be part of the George Moore Chevrolet family. I got my boy Blue Silverado. I love it. I love the way I'm treated over there. I love service department. You don't say that much, do you? I love everything about George Moore Chevrolet. And you'll love it, too, if you go visit the beautiful showroom off Atlantic Boulevard. You're treated like family. Just friendly help. You want a car, you want an SUV, you want a truck like me, electric, pre-owned, you name it. George Moore Chevrolet's got it. And if you can't make it over to Atlantic Boulevard, hey, don't worry. Start off with morechevy.com. That's morechevy.com. So easy to navigate. All the vehicles, sales, service, and parts. Never been more easy to use. George Moore Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
The Jaguars are facing off against the Minnesota Vikings Sunday, November 10th for the Jags Salute to Service game. See the Shell White alternative helmets in action for the first time and join us in honoring our military all game long. Kickoff is 1 p.m. Don't miss this matchup and lock in your tickets now by visiting jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000. We'll see you at the bank.
Hacker here, and let me tell you, this is the stuff I never thought I'd say. I now weigh 209 pounds thanks to Awaken 180. To put that in perspective, I'm down from a triple XL to a large. My waist has dropped 10 inches from a 48 to a 38. I honestly never thought I'd get to this point. And one of the best parts now is that I get to be so active and play every afternoon with my 5-year-old little Hack. Now, none of this would have been possible without Awaken 180 weight loss. They don't just help you lose weight, they make the impossible possible. We're celebrating this Saturday at Mr. Chubby's Wings in Ponte Vedra Beach for a Florida-Texas watch party. Yes, I will be eating, and yes, I'll be drinking. Both are approved while losing weight with Awaken 180. Now, if you're ready for your own transformation, making the impossible possible, do what we all did and choose the solution for weight loss at awaken180weightloss.com. If they did this for me, they can do it for you too.
This is Tony Baselli, Pro Football Hall of Famer. I was known for protecting our quarterback. These days, I'm extending that protection to a different arena, your home. I have partnered with Heritage Roofing of North Florida, your premier local roofers with over 25 years of experience. Heritage is your go-to roofer for hurricane preparation with same-day inspections and estimates. They also work with all insurance companies. Let Heritage Roofing of North Florida safeguard your home and family. Visit heritagenfl.com for your free estimate today.
State license CCC 1335410.
It's hard to stop the Tomahawk Chop.
I'm RJ Saunders. Follow Florida State's road to the college football playoff on the Seminole Report.
Brought to you by your local Ag Pro, your home team on 1010XL.
Bold City AC, heating that rules.
Is your AC ready for the holidays? Bold City Heating and Air ensures your AC stays in tip-top shape. We know that a clean AC is a healthy AC. Upgrade yours for just $96 a month and enjoy free duct cleanings with your new system. Plus, ask about our 0% financing options.
Bold City AC, we got the crew. Bold City AC.
Visit boldcityac.com.
Pick in here with a message from Zero Res. You gotta just love this time of the year as we reflect on the things that matter most. Families, homes, the holidays, and of course football. They're very grateful for you all, the good people of Jacksonville, and they want to thank you. So get ready for the holidays. Book today, and Zero Res will clean your carpets for only $49 a room. Plus, they'll give you 25% off your tile cleaning. This one fills up fast, so book now on both carpet and tile. Zero Res, spell it forwards or backwards. It's the right way to clean.
Now, the Hurricane Report. Brought to you by Performance Painting. Prepare, protect, preserve.
Another 50 burger for the Miami Hurricanes, this time in a 53-31 victory over Duke. As always, quarterback Cam Ward showed out, this time 400 yards and 5 touchdowns through the air. Miami is now up to number 4 in the latest AP poll. Up next for the Canes, it's Georgia Tech at noon. The Hurricane Report brought to you by Performance Painting.
I'm not.
This is Josh Woolsey with Woolsey Morecambe. When deciding what lawyer to trust with your car accident or injury case, the most reliable way is reviews and results. You want to be treated well, and you want a great result. Woolsey Morecambe's reviews speak for themselves, and I challenge any firm to compare results. We offer the resources of a large law firm and the customer service of a boutique practice. If you want to be treated right and want great results, call Woolsey Morecambe at 1-800-WOOLSEY. Offices, Jacksonville.
Hey, make a crucial catch against colon cancer. Hicken here for the Borland Groover Foundation. If you're 45 or older, the ball is in the red zone, man. Get screened. The key to surviving colon cancer is early detection and prevention, and it's no big deal. 45, though, is the new 50, so mark it down, men and women. Get screened for colon cancer now. The Borland Groover Foundation, a nonprofit organization devoted to building a healthy and equitable community that is free from colon cancer. Visit BorlandGrooverFoundation.com for more information.
First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
Visionaries, builders, and doers, are you ready to change the world? Miller Electric is your opportunity to shape the future. Miller Electric is leading the charge in electric vehicle technology with our state-of-the-art EV Innovation Design Center. We're working to create a sustainable future. We're also the proud partners of the Jacksonville Jaguars, powering their performance at the brand-new Miller Electric Center. Miller Electric, we provide competitive pay, unbeatable benefits. Apply today. MillerCareers.com. Miller Electric, an equal opportunity employer.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, another great guest on the Garber Auto Mall phone line. Hello. We can wiggle it.
He played wide receiver and wore number 28 for the head ball coach with over 2,000 yards and 31 touchdowns for the Gators. His teammates called him Captain Doe. He's now an analyst for SEC Network. And here on The Drill, Chris Doran.
Brought to you by Farah & Farah, the official personal injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hey! All right, let's bring him in. The SEC Network's own Chris Doran. We enjoy our talks with him each and every Tuesday. Super Tuesday today.
I'd like to play the cymbals. I bet you no one wants to play that one. Right?
Yeah, that's about all I would get. That's all you're going to get from me. Christopher, good morning.
Good morning. You got to have hearing loss, I think, if you play the cymbals.
Maybe.
You're probably part of that whole percussion group and all
Well,
that
fair.
stuff.
The older I get, the more I think that might not be a bad thing.
Chris, what a interesting weekend for Florida football, man. You just, first off, dare I say, I feel sorry for Billy Napier. The guy can't catch a break. I was proud. I was proud of my alma mater. I was proud of the football program, man. They went in there. They went toe-to-toe with those dogs. And, man, and I know there are no moral victories. I get it. But, man, I was, ifs and buts were candy and nuts. But, man, you lose a quarterback. We got to throw in a third-string guy. And it's just Katie bar the door at that point. And they still had a chance, 20-20 in the fourth quarter. I give them a lot of credit.
I think that's the thing I was most proud about is your offense is completely one-dimensional, and yet you lined up right before halftime. You were able to move Georgia's defensive front off the ball and break a couple long runs to get into field goal range. And then when you're down 20-13 with no real threat of the passing game, you're able to, again, line up and go down and get a score in the fourth quarter that ties things up. Man, I'm as proud, and I feel the same way. I think the sound of moral victory just doesn't resonate with me. But I am as proud as I've been in a long time of this program in a loss, and I think what could have been, and I know it's not a healthy position to come from, but it looked like Florida had a little something. Even sitting next to Benjamin Watson on set. Mm-hmm. He's like, man, I'm more nervous about having DJ Lagway in there than I would have been if I had Graham Mertz in there. And it felt like Florida had a pretty good game plan for the utilization of his legs. It's an unfortunate situation. You guys probably know better than I do being over there, but that field 2 years in a row, man, having two big injuries on it is definitely disappointing, man.
Yeah. It's strange because, as you said, we're here all the time and never see it. Yeah. I mean, so I don't know if it's like an equipment issue with Florida, just bad luck, or but it definitely is strange. Chris, what do you do at quarterback? I'll give Aiden Warner a lot of credit for guts and moxie and not much for talent. It just is what it is. If you felt like you were watching a guy fresh out of high school making his first start, are these games unwinnable without more talent at quarterback, or how do you approach it? Is there anything else down there that we be considering?
You know what? Your guess is probably as good as mine to some degree, but I would say maybe you take a page out of Kentucky's playbook from a few years back when they moved Lynn Bowden to quarterback, and Eddie Grant had a great plan for just trying to run some old school offense that you can maybe get a hat on the hat. That's really the only thing. I don't think you're going to be able to line up and run obviously the full complement of your offense, but the passes have to be probably more around the line of scrimmage and taking your shots choose your moments when you throw some down the field. But, man, I don't know about you guys. I held my breath every time there was any sort of pass that was probably past the
No, I just felt it.
5-yard mark.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, you could feel it.
Water cooler talk. Chris Doring, our guest from the SEC Network. Obviously, everybody's talking about the Florida faithful are talking about it. So what happens now? Look, there's a lot of factors that go involved into determining what's going to happen with Billy Napier, okay? And it's really divided, in terms of Gator Nation. Half are like, and half are like, give him another year. And other half are like, it's unacceptable what's going on with it. So where do you stand? What do you think? How do you improve recruiting, which doesn't look good this year right now? I think they're 33rd in the latest rankings, if you will. Just give me a broadband stroke of what you think about Gator football going forward, or do we just let this thing play out and then decide?
I'm with you. I imagine I'm with you guys because there was a point in the season after the Texas A&M loss that I was ready to pull the plug on it right then. And then all of a sudden, I went and did some research prior to our show yesterday morning. Since the calendars turned to October, we were dead last in takeaways. I think we've moved all the way up to second since October in the SEC. We were dead last in 15th and 16th, and a couple other defensive statistics that we've moved up into the top 3 or 4 in, and it's just I don't know where the improvement came from, but all of a sudden the defensive line is penetrating and disruptive. All of a sudden we got opportunistic players in the secondary. I love Jack Pyburn. I mean, he might be one of my favorite players for Florida in a while. But on the offensive line, they're able to move people up front. We're running hard, developing a little bit of an attitude. It just, to me, it feels like something has changed, and I don't want to. I don't want to lose whatever momentum it seems like we have. You're not going to be able to judge the program based on wins going forward. I mean, it's not going to be a fair metric without a quarterback that can run the offense. But what I've seen are guys that are playing hard for this coaching staff, that are improving as the year's gone on. Those are things that you want to see, and I see the biggest contributors being freshmen and sophomores, guys that this coaching staff has brought in the last couple signing classes that they're developing and putting in positions to be successful. So I don't want to be naive, but at the same time, I'm seeing everything that I'd like to see minus the wins. And, again, you're not going to have those given where we are with the quarterback situation right now. So if you ask me gun to head right now, I'd probably say give them another year and let's try to keep the core of this team together. And because every player you talk to, whether it's a young player or Graham Mertz, these guys, they talk about how much they love Billy Napier. They love playing in this offense. They love playing in this program. And there's so much to celebrate off the field. It's just the one piece missing is the winning, which is obviously the most important part when you talk about college football coaching.
It's a tough one. It ties your loyalty in knots. I mean, there is a reality that's hard to accept. That in accepting that, you're accepting mediocrity. I mean, mediocrity be an upgrade from where the Florida football program has been now going on 4 years. And so and I think that is what, yet, a switch doesn't mean instant success. I mean, 2 dudes have been impact hires there in the last 100 years.
Yeah.
It's not easy just to, I'm in the category that I'm not going to forget we are where we are and we need to be excited about this minimal improvement because of how we've been driven to that point to begin with.
Yeah.
I want a new coach bad, but I'm not to the point of, I'm not wishing they lose or wishing him ill will or hoping, and I will accept if he's not. But I'm not, I can't get out of that lane that you talked about, that was exacerbated by the early season in particular.
I go back to the one question that you have to ask yourself when you're going to think about making a coaching move is there a guy out there that I know is a can't miss home run hire, and can we go get him? And there was a time that I thought that maybe that was Lane Kiffin. I'm not sure if that's the case now, but I think what you're seeing in college football is like the landscape changing so much. Like I'm not even sure what a good coach is. Like what skill set you have to be a good coach in the day of NIL and managing the transfer portal and rosters and game day coaching. There's so much that goes into it that even like you're seeing Georgia. Georgia's not what Georgia was a couple years ago. I mean, Kirby Smart's admitted that. I went through and rank my top 5 nationally. And outside of Oregon, I don't feel good about any of the ones I put at the top. I don't feel great about Georgia. I don't feel good about Ohio State. I definitely don't feel good about Texas, and Miami's defense is terrible. Like, I don't know that there are really good teams out there anymore, and maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it provides a chance for everybody. I mean, the Indiana story is one of hope for that fan base, but I just don't know who you can go get that you know is going to come in and win without a doubt.
I think we all need to get together and decide, is 63 really that old?
Is that Signetti?
That's Signetti. Yeah.
Hey, I don't
is
know
that
about
really
that.
that old? That's not that old, guys.
That's not that old.
No, I love that dude.
Apparently everybody does, man. He's an impressive dude. All right, Chris. Well, we appreciate it as I mean, you can't even figure out who's going to play in the SEC championship game here.
No,
you know?
It's awesome though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's fun.
I think I mentioned last week, I feel like there's a good chance that we could end up with 5 or 6 10-2 teams in this league, and here we are in November and have no idea what's going to happen.
Oh, it's going to make the 12 so emotional and dramatic. It's going to be last year's reaction, but from like 4 teams instead of 1.
Awesome, but you guys, I come on here, I feel guilty. You have me come on to answer questions, and I don't have any ability to answer any of the questions.
Okay. We just like talking. We'll commiserate.
That's what Tuesday morning therapy, man.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
All right, my man. Talk to you next week. That's Chris Storing, Gator All-American and a friend of the program. Back with more.
Before we go to break, can I just say one thing?
Yeah, I can say more than one thing. In fact, as many things as you want.
Just one. I got to give this. This is the most, touchdown celebrations.
I do, sure.
Okay, and the latest one is the stand on your head. I don't know the kid who started it, but they all were standing on their head this weekend because they want the picture, But I saw it last night. I got to give props to the best, most creative one that I've seen in quite some time.
Okay.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I missed it.
Remember the Titans joint?
He didn't remember the Titans, and he just came over from the Titans.
Okay. I didn't catch it. I saw him do that. I forgot that was the.
When they walked in, the Titans walked in.
Yeah, I forgot that.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I didn't correlate. That's
clap
good.
it up for creativity.
Hopkins has been in the league for so long, and he's been like. And in the spotlight for so long, but he still seems so quiet and shy, doesn't he? He just balls, dude.
Nice.
That guy goes and balls. And by the way, bad news for the rest of the league. He's just going to get better and better.
Yeah.
We're going to look up one of these Sundays, and Hop is going to have 11 for 210. Oof.
This is the drill.
The drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
Mark Watson here to tell you a little bit about hardballcreative.com. It's your online promo haven with thousands of ideas on how to promote your company. We're open 24/7, 365.
Hardball Creative. Hardball does it all.
At Hodges Mazda, we are proud of our solid reputation in the Jacksonville community. Lauren Brooks here. As your hometown Mazda dealer, our high customer service standards and our huge inventory of new and used cars provide our customers a consistently first-rate car buying experience. Our professional, non-commissioned sales team puts your best interest first without exception. And every vehicle purchased from Hodges Mazda comes with 2 years free maintenance. Visit Hodges Mazda today or shop online at HodgesMazda.com and discover the Hodges Mazda difference.
Hey, it's one of life's most important decisions. So if you're 18 years old or you're married recently, you're divorced, you got kids, you want to take care of your family, of course you do. That's why I'm here to tell you about my guy, Matty Hinson and the Hinson Law Firm. I'm not the attorney, Matt is, but have you done your last will? You got to get your assets to the people that you choose, right? That you love. You work hard for it. Planning also helps minimize income, gift, and estate taxes as well. Matt Hinson's your guy. He's going to help you with some tough decisions, provide you info needed so you're at ease with your choice. It's the Hinson Law Firm. If you got questions, reach out to Matty. He's got the answers. 527-1700, 904-527-1700. Office is Jacksonville, Florida. Gang, don't let the state decide your fate.
You've got so many chances to win big on Hard Rock Bet. Even a small bet can bring in that serious cash. All you need is $1 and a dream.
Unbelievable. They've hit the parlay. Let's go!
Big payouts for every kind of player.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Get up to $100 back if your first bet doesn't win. Payable and bonus bet up to $100, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Okay, listen up, team. They're out to test our reputation as the best plumber in Jacks, so we gotta play like the experts we are. When customers call with leaky faucets, broken water heaters, toilet repairs, broken pipes, or any other challenge, we'll give them the solution fast. Now, who are we?
Roland Reese Plumbing!
I can't hear you.
Roland Reese Plumbing!
Now that's what a winner sounds like. Customers always win with Roland Reese Plumbing at plumberinjacks.com.
A lot of companies will tell you they're the best. At Custom Tree Surgeons, they show you every time. Custom Tree Surgeons has built an all-pro team. Every tree service professional has years of experience, continually trained and certified. They know what, when, and how to handle any job. It gets done efficiently and quickly by a team of experts. So for tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, and emergency services, forget any name other than Custom Tree Surgeons. There is no job they can't do better. Go to our website, CustomTreeSurgeons.com. That's CustomTreeSurgeons.com, and let them show you how the job is supposed to get done.
Yo, it's your boy E to the T here. And fellas, we all know that athletes train every day to perform better on the field, right? Well, what if you could enhance your performance in the bedroom? No training required. That's right. I'm talking about that secret weapon, Blue Chew. A chewable tablet with the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, Levitra, and Staxin that ships right to your door in a discreet package. No doctor visits, no trips to the pharmacy. It's all online. Their licensed medical providers work with you to find the right ingredients and strength for your prescription. They also have Daily Tad that contains 7 essential vitamins. And it's chewable too. And now you can try Blue Chew for the free ski. That's right, for free on me. Visit BlueChew.com and enter my promo code 1010XL. You only have to pay $5 for shipping. Turn that oh no into a oh yeah. That's promo code 1010XL and let your boy hook you up with some Blue Chew. Get your confidence back. Visit BlueChew.com.
Googan Nation, it's Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here to tell you this is no dream. The folks at Dreamfinders Homes right now have an unbeatable interest rate for you. You may not think you can afford a Dreamfinders home. Well, think again. Take advantage of a 2.99% year one rate. I said it, 2.99%. 15 Jacksonville communities to choose from. Find that dream house and take advantage of an unbeatable rate. Move now, literally. Dreamfinders Homes, the official home builder of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cooking with Prisco.
These things are wonderful. You're going to love it. Have a rolling.
Catch CBS Sports senior NFL writer Pete Prisco every Friday afternoon on The Franchi Show. Brought to you by Showtime Sports Cards and Collectibles on 1010XL.
Ballou here for Smunez Vision. Why Smunez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smunez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smunez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smunez is fellowship trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmunezVision.com today. Care you can see.
Looking for an affordable and fast oil change? Well, Big Chief Tire has you covered. Frank Frangie here. Right now, take $10 off your next oil change at any of their 5 convenient locations. Their skilled technicians will keep your car running smoothly so you can hit the road with confidence. Whether it's routine maintenance or a more extensive service, Big Chief Tire is here to help. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com or call 904-932-0950 to schedule your appointment and take advantage of this great deal. Big Chief Tire keeps Jacks rolling.
Aren't you just happy when you can handle all your needs in one location? Well, introducing Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin. Whether it's home, life, business, or auto, Mandy covers it all. In fact, bundling policy is a great way to add extra savings. Mandy and her crew can do that. Allstate is offering lower auto insurance rates this year. Mandy can do that. You need to give Mandy Bowers a call in her Mandarin office, because when it comes to getting it all done under one roof, Mandy can do that.
Need or want cash? Beach's Jewelry and Pawn has cash available. Ready to buy guitars, surfboards, jewelry, firearms, tools, and especially gold. They need it all, selling or pawning. Get cash on the spot at Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach.
This is Dr. Steve Crenshaw, Assistant Team Physician for your Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the latest update on the Jaguars brought to you by Baptist Health and JOI.
The fourth quarter is pretty much winning time in the whole ball game, says Jag head coach Doug Peterson.
Games are coming into the fourth quarter. We have 5 games of the 7 are one score, 6 points or less.
Getting off to a fast start remains a challenge for the Jags. Increasing tempo as a fix has its ups and downs, says the head coach.
The downside is you are on the field for 30 seconds and you're punting the football. The upside is you get your quarterback in a rhythm.
While the Jags are sitting at the bottom of the AFC South, tight end Evan Ingram still says something special can happen for the team this season.
We just got to continue to fight, continue to believe that we can do something special. We can only attack what we can control.
At your Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute Jaguar update, I'm Sam Nelson.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, another great guest on the Garber Auto Mall phone line.
Hello.
We can wiggle it. It's Hall of Fame Monday with Tony Baselli. Brought to you by Heritage Roofing of North Florida. Hall of Fame Quality Roofing Solutions.
He so desperately wanted to be part of the Super Tuesday edition.
Yeah, we're making Super Tuesday a little more super. At one point when we brought him on to the drill when he came to save the program many moons ago, it was in order to get a foothold into the potential mayor's office.
Right.
That went to someone else.
Yeah. How ironic.
How ironic. It was different a lot.
Good morning.
Maybe in the future.
Maybe.
We'll do that.
One never knows. Why not?
You're
Why
a mover
not
and
you?
a shaker. I mean,
Yeah.
big things are always lie
Big
ahead
things happen
for Big Bo.
I wish you would have phoned down. I don't know if this is set up yet from the radio booth to the coach's box, but I wish you would have been, if you do have that ability, and I wouldn't doubt that you do. I wish you would have buzzed down to the staff on Sunday and said, "Hey, listen, no rush. Minute 40. Let's run a couple here. Let's take our time. Let's not just throw one to the third string running back in the end zone and get picked and end the game. Let's not do that." I hated that call, Tone. I still hate it. I hate it 2 days later. What did you? I haven't heard your comments on it. Talk to me.
Can we talk about it? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, help me.
So, a couple things. One, can we start? Everyone keeps on saying third string.
Yeah.
Running back.
Yeah.
He's if you watch, he's pretty much the starter on nickel.
Okay.
He's your because I think he's your best blocker.
Okay.
Best blitz pickup.
Okay.
And he's better than Bigsby out of the backfield catching the ball. So I think it's a misnomer to say he's your third string.
All right.
I mean, he's your third string.
Third down back. He's your third down back. And that's fair. Third down back has become.
And he should have been my third option on the play, but that's neither here nor there.
Okay,
Go ahead, Tone.
Time out. Next question for you.
Yeah.
In most coaches and people would be like the matchup you're trying to get is your running back on the middle linebacker,
okay,
1-on-1 with no help, right?
Okay.
I mean, a lot of coordinators trying to get that look.
They want that look.
Yeah. Okay. So we got that look.
Okay.
So people saying it's a terrible play.
Yes.
And throwing it to Dearness Johnson is a terrible idea. I have a problem with that.
Okay.
Now, because it's a matchup you like.
Yeah.
It's your third down back. Now, what I don't like is the execution. Like, why Trevor even throw? It's his first read.
Right.
But why he's throwing it, I don't know. Because Nakobe Dean is over the top the entire time.
All right. I'm gonna jump in a couple things. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. Absolutely.
So he's top the whole time. So you can't throw it there. You have to either throw it back shoulder it, which I don't know if you even do with a running back, or just throw it in the stands.
Right.
Because there's no one open on the other side.
Right. That's true.
So that's my issue with it. And then if you're if you're Dearness Johnson, why'd you stop running? Keep running.
Yeah.
Run through it. Okay, with that said, I would have liked my fear at the time, if I was being honest, minute 42, I'm like, oof, we score too fast.
No kidding.
We're going to lose this game.
100%, dude. Situational football, which we act like we don't even know. No, we're trying to score. What do you mean you're trying? You got to situational football. Don't coaches preach that? We got a minute 40. Let's at least. I didn't know the timeout. I don't remember the timeout situation.
Minute 42.
Yeah, I know. Ball on the 13-yard line. Tony, the ball's on the 13 with a minute.
15 yards.
Okay,
15.
we got time for 7 plays there, man. If we need them, 7 plays easy. So, yeah.
Okay.
And then the other thing.
First down.
Oh, I know. And then the other thing I'll address. I get it. I get what you're saying. Running back. I'll take Nakobe Dean against Dearness Johnson any day, quite frankly. So I don't like that matchup. I'll take Nakobe Dean, a guy who's better than Dearness Johnson at every level than Dearness Johnson. No disrespect to Dearness Johnson either, by the way. But to me, it's like, well, this isn't the matchup we want. I got Brian Thomas Jr. on this team. Who I got coach telling me, oh, did you watch the game? They did things to and then I got Brian Thomas. No, it was the same as always. So which is it? He got 4 targets. He got the same amount of targets as Austin Trammell. That's stupid. I'm sorry.
Trammell's hot.
That's my guy. That's my guy. Trammell's that guy with a hot hand. He was cool on that first punt, but after that, he heated up. Got some mittens.
So,
very good. Very good.
So
Gotta ride that hot hand, genius.
I'd like to take more. I'd like to take more shots to Brian Thomas Jr. too.
Okay, good.
But it wasn't like watching the tape. Like I thought Brian Thomas Jr. was like wide open all over the place.
I didn't say he was. Yeah.
So but back to the call. Back to the fourth thing. So I disagree that it's a bad call from the standpoint of going to a running back one-on-one with a linebacker. I don't think it was executed properly, but I don't like calling it there.
Right.
I would like to run the ball there. Only because force Nick Sirianni to use the timeout.
Yeah.
It's a light box. If you go get 5, 2nd and 5, clock running or forcing the timeout, I feel like you're now dictating and you're in control of the pace.
Tony, I feel like we were almost at the point where the Eagles, if we had run it, might have been in the let them score mode.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
They would have.
Yeah, because the field goal doesn't beat them. Yeah,
field goal doesn't beat it.
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, it's just we just insert this week's issue here. All right, it's been something different. Last week, it's a defensive breakdown where your guy quote cramp slips, whatever he did. He's got 40 yards up. It's like every week at the end of the game, there's a breakdown. It's happened week after week.
Tony, we've hit the
except
breaking point, my
That's
man.
all.
I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, but it's just like, good
No,
gracious.
we're not. Well, guys,
Yeah.
come on. It's not. Let's call it what it is. Bad teams.
Yeah.
Find ways to lose games.
They don't know
Good
how to
teams
win.
find ways.
They don't know how to win, Tone.
Forget not knowing how to win. Bad teams find ways to lose.
Fair enough.
Good teams find ways to win because it's in situational football when it counts, whatever. When someone gives you a break, because let's be honest, we had no business being in that game.
Yeah, we got the biggest officiating gift in the history
Tone,
of the franchise.
We had 1 first down in the first half. What were you guys saying in the booth? We got our second first down with 9 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Nothing good.
Ooh.
I mean, Nick Sirianni might be the worst game manager coach I've ever seen. He just gave us points.
Yeah. The stunning one was 22-16 in field goal range, chippy field goal range, and the guy decides to go for it when the one thing we did do well is defend the tush push. He
scared him off of it.
It's 25-16. It's 9-point lead. What do you?
Yeah.
It was idiotic. These coaches are idiotic, Tony.
Well, I mean, I'll even go to the first half. It was the 4th and 3.
Yeah.
You have a chance to go up 2 possessions.
Yeah.
No, it never made sense.
He left about 8 points out there.
Was that when it was 16-0 he went for it? Is that what the score?
16-0.
Yeah.
He could have made 19-0.
Yeah, he let us hang around, and then, by the way, I'm amazed that with replay, what happened was able to happen.
Can I tell you what happened?
Yeah, that's just cover him. He hit him. He's down. He doesn't get to touch him, and then he takes half a step, and then he stumbles. Come on, man.
Jeff, I disagree with you on this one.
Yeah, it's because you're a Jaguar.
No. I've never seen it before. I thought for sure they were going to call him down.
Yeah.
However, I actually agree with it. If you watch the play, he is touched. The touching of him does not bring him down. He actually establishes himself and then trips on the offensive player.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it was only 1 step in between.
Yeah.
So it is bang, bang.
I would suggest to you that without the initial click, he doesn't hit the offensive line.
Whatever, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Yeah.
I think I disagree. With
That's
that.
fine. Either
but
way.
What you said, what you said, though, I've never seen it before.
I
thought
just,
for sure they were going
I suspect they didn't see that video of the finger with all they have and all the resources. It doesn't seem possible. But if you see that the two fingers get brushed back, it would have been really hard to stick with that, I would think. But anyway, that's here nor there. What do you do here on a trade deadline, Tone? I don't like.
Oh dear.
I don't like it's, and some have said that there would be no correlation. But is there anything to when you allow deals to be made at this time that you're secure with everyone moving forward? Or is that not non-correlative? You do what's
I don't think anything. I don't think one has to do with the other.
Okay.
Tony.
And that's fair. Should they do anything today? Is it time to sell off, or is the return worth it?
Well, I don't like the return we've gotten so far.
Yeah, me either. I'm not about giving up good players. I don't want ETN. I want him back next year. We're having two guys developed and healthy and ready to go. Personally.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only tradable guy you have that I would think about is ETN.
Maybe Lloyd? Some are saying Devin Lloyd, maybe? I don't know, but I don't know. If you're trading a first rounder for a fifth rounder, you're doing it wrong.
Tone, I got a question for you. Have you ever played in or watched a game where not one but two different times the opposition from like the 20-yard line or back handed the ball and nobody laid a finger on him as he ran into the end zone? I'm talking about the touchdown by the Eagles are running a give-up play to Saquon.
Yeah, they ran a draw to Saquon.
Yeah, we'll just kick a field goal here once you tackle him, and nobody touched him. And then Jalen Hurts had a run up the middle as well where I don't think he got touched until maybe he hurdled the goal line. I just, Tony, they gave up 236 yards on the ground, my man. 236.
The Hurts was that was a good design. I mean, they're an empty. They run it's a quarterback power. They're pulling guys. I mean, it was well done. Well done. Now, it'd be nice if someone got close to Jalen. And what Cisco did to Fred Johnson, it was Bush League, and it really bothered me.
Okay.
Just wanted to get that off my chest.
Okay.
You don't take guys.
You talking? He went down on the goal line in there?
Yeah, you don't. Yeah.
They flagged him, right? He got flagged for that, didn't he? Yeah.
I don't care.
I'm just saying that for people that are wondering.
Let me tell you, that would have I would have been thrown out of the game.
So he dove at the lower legs instead of trying to make a play on the ball. That's what happened.
Yeah. On the goal line. The play's over. What are you doing? You don't do that.
Fair enough.
You don't do that to guys. But whatever. That happens. I'm sure everyone's frustrated. Our defense isn't very good. I don't know what else to say, Dan. I mean,
you taught me, Tony, that 200 yards rushing is bad.
It's 3rd and 20 or whatever, 19, and they score.
3rd and 22, 3rd and 17 scoring plays.
I read a stat where we're the worst team by 30%.
I gave you credit on that one today. I hope you vetted it because I said Tony Baselli said it yesterday that 8% versus 39% or something on 3rd and 15 or more.
Something ridiculous.
Holy smokes, bro! Come on.
I mean, we're just not a good defense.
Not a good team.
Well, Tony, thankfully for you as a sports fan, your pitcher was just completely filled up, I'm sure, with the joy and excitement. And I know you grind long nights in the summer with the Dodgers. And by the way, had the Yankees won, the Yankees would have been your team.
Wait a minute, he's a Dodger fan now?
Well, or the Rockies.
I thought he was
a
Rocky or Yankee fan.
Yeah, either.
He added the Dodgers.
Yeah. He adds the Dodgers. He adds them.
I was in L.A.
Yeah, he's been a Yankee fan too. I mean, I've got text proof that Tony's about 4 different major league fans.
Did he ride with Houston at all when he was out there in the Woodlands?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Tony, was there any consideration when you went into the hall going with the Texans cap?
No.
Well, Tony, what do? We play out the string? Is that what we do? We got 8 games to go, Chief.
Oof.
Yeah, and I don't want to be glib.
Yeah. I'll be glum.
A couple things. I'll say this. I said this last night on the show with Pete.
Tony Baselli Show featuring Pete Prisco. It's on every Monday. It's a very good show. I enjoy it.
I took over last night.
Did you?
Nice.
You have to.
You're not afraid to do that.
You have to sometimes.
Yeah. No, it's your nature.
No. It is my nature. Because we asked the question, where do you go from here? And it's like, well, I mean, you're just not very good. I mean, so all you try to do is go win one game. Because you can't, talking about, If we win 8, we can get in the playoffs.
No, that's sailed. That ship has sailed.
Stop.
Yeah, we're done with
that. We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
All you have is to go figure out how to win a game.
Right.
And so you got to find a way to practice. You got to be a pro. I mean, one thing I got to give a lot of respect to this team about is down 22-0.
Yeah.
2-6. It's easy to quit.
That's fair.
It's easy to quit. I give a guy like Brandon Sheriff a ton of credit. Could barely walk going into the game.
O-line played scrappy, man.
Walker and Allen fought for sometimes a long time in a play to affect it.
I'm just telling you, Brandon Sheriff, what he did, I have so much respect for.
Good.
Because that dude he was playing, Jalen Carter, is violent and physical. He's tough. And because I thought it was going to be a problem because I knew Brandon was really hurt pretty bad. And watching Brandon Sheriff play, it was like, that's a man. That's a pro. And, I got respect for guys who do it the right way, especially when it's hard. It's easy when you're winning and everything else. But when you're hurt and you're losing and you're bad and you go out there and fight, I got respect for that. But this is a team that's, got all – got to find a way to win. But then at some point, and I hate saying this, but, you're not far away from talking about draft position. And right now we have the worst record in the NFL.
We got the 2 pick in the Tankathon right now, the 2 pick.
Right now. That is
Draft talk!
It's unbelievable to me that we're sitting here. And I think part of it is I think everyone, you kind of overvalued the talent of this team, and you're going to have to go into next year and figure out what you do because you're not the youngest team.
No.
You're old in spots. You spent money, got some contracts, you got some free agents. The offensive line, you're going to have to make some big decisions. I mean, Cam's gone. Walker has an addition for 8 weeks. That's an interesting thing because if he does well, he's a free agent. You have to pay him a bunch of money, and you have the confidence to pay him a bunch of money. But if he doesn't, he's not there. You have no left tackle on the roster.
Also a good point. Well, maybe Anton Harrison if you slide him over.
Okay, then you have no right tackle on the roster.
That is true. That is true.
Then you got a center and right guard. Your right guard's been beat up the last 2 years. He's a warrior, tough as heck, but 11-year players.
Yeah, he's getting to the end. They're getting to the end, obviously.
Both.
Yeah.
You're good young. What really bothered me on Sunday is Cooper Hodges. That's another guy. Watching him play yesterday on Sunday, I was like, okay.
He was playing well.
He's big. He's physical. He's struggling with the pass pro as far as games and stuff to get on the same level. But he's a young player. It's fine. You can figure that out.
Right.
He was a mauler. He was moving Jordan Davis. I'm like, that's what we need to do. I like that. Well, his knee's destroyed. It looked like. I don't know exactly what happened.
It wasn't good. It wasn't good. Hey, I got
That's a shame too.
I got one
last year.
I got one last question for you, Tony Baselli.
Yeah.
You were a warrior, a Hall of Fame player, a tremendous athlete. We always marvel at your athleticism back when you were playing football. We watched you chase down defensive backs, et cetera, and you've brought men in Jacksonville to
guys who were 4-4. I ran them down.
You brought men in Jacksonville to tears when they talk about all that you went through on and off the football
Skinny
field.
cried. Skinny once cried on the air.
He did cry.
Yeah.
So I ask you this question. If you had scored a touchdown, Tony Baselli, because I saw this last night on the Manning cast, and I was most impressed, and
Who won the game last night? I fell asleep.
Chiefs. You don't even want to know. Todd Bowles.
Todd Bowles didn't go for 2.
He didn't go for 2. Went to overtime, and Kansas City won the toss, went right down the field, scored the touchdown, game over. But the question is this, Tony Baselli. If you had scored a touchdown in your heyday, could you have done a headstand? A headstand and stood on your head.
Do you remember what he looked like?
In uniform.
It would probably crush his spine if he tried to put it all up
I think he might be able to do a headstand, yes or no, Tony?
If someone would have grabbed my legs when I kicked him up.
I'm watching Eli Manning. He is holding it without against the wall.
Did he put it up by himself?
He did a celebration, a headstand.
Did he get up on the headstand, or did somebody place him in the headstand
No, he got
position?
up on his own.
I don't know why anyone would want to do a headstand. It's not.
It looks like it hurts.
Now
it doesn't make any sense.
Now you're bony, Taselli. Could you do one now, Tony Baselli?
No.
As a skinny man.
He's too tall, man. He'd blow like a pine tree.
Now I'm watching Eli.
Not only that, but
impressive.
Once I'm up there, how am I getting back down?
Well, here's what'll happen to your leg. You'll lose your balance. Your legs will spread. You'll do the split. You'll pull a groin. It'd be a disaster. Just one little headstand.
Yeah. Back in the day, many decades ago, we used to do handstands up against the wall.
Sure.
And then you could almost do push-ups.
Right.
With the hand,
you and Rocky, Rambo, all y'all.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was a buff young man.
Sure. Yeah.
I used to be a good athlete.
A beater.
Hey, guys, can I talk about one thing? 'Cause I know
Sure.
we're up.
Yes.
Yeah, you talk about whatever you want.
You got the floor, my man. It's your show.
We got the Baselli Foundation tailgate with Tony on Sunday.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
At, before the Vikings game.
Can we still come? Can we come?
Yeah.
Stiff drinks?
Go to BaselliFoundation.com. You can buy tickets. Have all the Googans show up. I think it's like $71 or something.
Perfect.
Shockingly.
Can we get lit up? Is there free open bar?
Yeah, there's we get in there. There's a bar. There's food. There's live music. It's across the street
Okay.
from. I think it's at what's that called? Met Park.
Yeah, Metropolitan Park. You're going to party there. You're going to be there, Tony. You making an appearance?
I'll be there. Some Jaguar alumni will be there. It'll be good.
Okay, fun.
So, but go tell hey Googans, go buy tickets.
Come on, Googans.
Yeah, where do we go to buy them, Tone? Where do we go
Send
to buy
Tony
them?
to your neighborhood.
BaselliFoundation.com.
Okay. All right. That's excellent. And that do you?
I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Let me ask my wife. Go buy
Edge. Edge.
It's so
Where do they
true.
go? I'm looking right now at your site. It says.
Where do they buy the ticket?
You know what Ange is saying? They can have tickets.
Oh yeah, BaselliFoundation.com.
Yeah, it's right there. I see.
You had it the whole time.
I see it right there.
BaselliFoundation.com.
She came around the corner all afraid that I'd
Sure.
fallen or something. I
Sure
yelled
she
her
did.
name.
Yeah.
No, you got it. You're good.
I'm a big deal. But buy tickets because the records demand's a little down after last year. We had a high demand when we
That's
were
right.
8-3 and did
Oh man, that was the good old days.
Winning brings about everything, doesn't it, Tone?
So winning cures all things.
Yeah.
I mean,
Losing's bad for business.
Yeah.
Winning makes everything better, and that's why. That's why I go back to what I said. If you're this team, just go find a way to win. You will feel like even if you win and you're out of it, it just feels better.
Sure
Better
does.
that week.
USC's having a good year for you, at least.
Oh boy.
Oof.
Yeah, not good.
They're like Florida
Not
bad.
good.
How's that happening out there? What's
Well,
going on?
let's talk about Florida.
No,
Okay. I'm a Gator right now.
Yeah,
I got
yes, you
daughters-
are.
I got two daughters there.
Good for you.
Daughter's cheerleader there. I was rooting hard Saturday for them to win.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you.
And if DJ Langley doesn't get hurt, I think they beat the.
Okay,
Georgia
we're going to go with that then. Tony
I like
said
that.
so.
I really do.
It's not just
You
us
watch
Gator
that
homers.
game?
That's Tony Baselli and his expert.
We mixed it.
No,
We
watch
battled
it.
them in the trenches, Tone. That was the best part of the day. We went
I'm
toe to toe.
telling you.
Yeah.
Surprising.
In the past, I've watched Florida, Georgia, and Georgia just beats the heck out of them.
Oh,
It
yeah?
was not that was not one team beating up on the other. That's one team lost the quarterback and decided that our backup's going to be a walk on from Yale.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that was like what happened to Florida.
Well, I mean, nobody has third string
Tone, third
quarterbacks,
string
Tone.
guy. I mean, you know, these
What?
kids leave if they're not getting a snap as a
Yeah,
backup.
it's a different era, man. It's not back in the day where you had 4 or 5 of them, right? If you're third,
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Those teams don't have a third.
no,
Yeah.
not.
What are you going to throw me? Cardell Jones? Is that the one you're going to throw me?
And that's
The
a long
only
time
one?
ago, and he wouldn't be around anymore either.
No.
See, Joe Burrow started that exit train. You know, Quinn Ewers.
Don't you
all
have
of
at least a scholarship?
Well,
guy?
they have a guy they got from Colorado State. That's the big mystery
Clay
right now,
Millen.
Clay Millen, which we believe might be Hugh Millen's kid.
We don't know. But he played in 2022, and he completed 72% of his passes. I guess they deemed the kid from Yale was better, but
anyway.
that 10-yard out pass told me he wasn't. So, anyway, we got to run. We're up against it. You
Thanks,
the man.
Tone.
We love you. Thanks, Tone.
There he is, pride of the Jaguars.
Let's do
It
the
all
Lock
starts with Dan Hickey and
you.
Jeff Frost.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Lock and Law High School Report. next.
Okay, cool.
All right, this is the drill.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. He's got quite a history in downtown Duval.
Hindsight's always 20/20.
Jeff Lockerman checks the tape for you. Tuesdays during football season on Jaguars Today. Brought to you by Napa Auto Care.
10 to noon on 1010XL.
Now you can watch 1010XL shows all day on X, Facebook, and YouTube. Brought to you by MyBookie. Experience Vegas from the comfort of your phone anytime, anywhere. Sign up today. Use promo code 1010XL.
Did you know you can charge the all-new Honda Electric Prologue in the same receptacle as your phone? You don't need these special charging stations at your home. Simply plug in your Honda or your phone. See your local Honda dealer now. We're electrified.
Hey, again here for Lockhart Construction. You know Lockhart Construction. I've been talking about them for years. Why? Because they do great work. It's a long-time Jacksonville business. Shane's dad started. Shane Lockhart, his guys all from here. They take care of people who live here, people like me. I hook up Lockhart Construction with my friends, my family all the time. They did my son Juju's siding. If you call me, I'll tell you, hey, call Shane Lockhart. He'll help you out. He's helped out the Hickens. That would be us numerous times. We've got another project brewing that we'll be taken care of here in the next couple of months Whatever you need, no job too big or too small, I say their family gives your family or our family a better living experience. They're fast, they're friendly, they're clean, they're affordable. Man, I love Lockhart Construction. I can't say enough good things. So if you have a construction need or remodel idea, give Shane a call. He'll call you back. That's how he does things. 994-3865. Shane Lockhart, Lockhart Construction, 994-3865.
Is an injury keeping you on the sidelines? Whether it's your shoulder, neck, back, knee, wrist, or ankle, don't let pain hold you back any longer. At Injury Care Centers, they offer the same high-tech treatments trusted by the pros to supercharge your recovery without surgery. The road to recovery starts the moment you pick up the phone. 904-783-0008. That's 904-783-0008. Injury care starts at Injury Care Centers.
Man, jack of all trades, masters of none? It just feels like at every turn nowadays, every company can do all work. Not us. Hi, Stevie Beechurst here, second-generation plumber right here in Jacksonville, Florida. We are your master plumbing company that only focuses on all your plumbing needs. So for your next plumbing job, don't call another Jack. Call Beechurst Plumbing, where plumbing is what we do and plumbing is what we're great at. Beechurst Plumbing, here to help.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Yo, what's happening, sports bettors? It's your boy E to the T, and our listeners have been killing it in a year full of surprises. My bookie is the one book that got your back. No fluff, no second guessing, just straight up action. Does other sports books pay out when you push on a bet? My bookie pays you back. And if you're new to the game and not sure where to start, we've got you covered. Start up using promo code 1010XL, and that'll double your bankroll with a 100% deposit bonus right from jump. Here's a pro tip to get you rolling. The NFL teams with powerhouse offensive lines are dominating the run game this year, and betting game total unders has been printing money. So stack that on my bookie risk-free Thursdays. That's right, there's a new risk-free odds boost every Thursday. To find the bet, click the Bet Boost tab and scroll down. If it hits, you win. If it doesn't, my bookie refunds you your money. Sign up and get that double deposit bonus with my bookie. That's the best sign-up bonus in Florida for Florida bettors. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with my bookie.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. November is Veterans Month, and Awaken 180 is honoring all active duty veterans and spouses with 15% off our entire program. Plus the same free support for life all clients receive. Celebrate Veterans Month with 50% off at awaken180weightloss.com.
If you're like most Americans, you have a ton of credit card debt and you're paying insane interest rates on that debt every month. Same for car loans and personal loans. Stop getting ripped off. Let Loan Pronto consolidate that debt for you at a significantly lower rate using the equity in your home. Hey, it's Prosser here, and Loan Pronto's Express Equity Line of Credit can get you up to $500,000. So you can consolidate your debt in as fast as 5 days. Their average client saves over $1,000 every month by doing this. Right now is the best time to act. With an Express Equity Line of Credit, you can access up to 90% of your home's equity, usually without an appraisal. Don't put it off. Get your financial house in order for the new year and call Loan Pronto now to see what you can save. It's a free quote and there's no credit pull, unlike the other guys. Call now, 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, subject to lender approval.
Jeff Lagerman here. Now that football season is here, make sure your ride can get to that tailgate or away game safely and dependably. You can trust the ASE certified professionals at any of the 27 independently owned Napa Auto Care Centers and the quality Napa parts they use. Napa Auto Care Centers can handle everything: oil changes, air conditioning, brakes, engines, transmissions, and more. Napa Auto Care offers a nationwide 24-month, 24,000-mile peace-of-mind warranty on most repairs. Find a Napa Auto Care Center near you. JacksNapaAutoCareGroup.com.
Hey, it's Angela and Brian Wall. How many companies do you know in this day and age that actually want their potential customers to call their competition and get quotes from them?
That's what WindoWorld wants you to do. WindoWorld knows there are other window companies out there, but we also know those other guys. When compared to WindoWorld, they can't offer you the quality at the price that WindoWorld can.
And with WindoWorld, you get the absolute best guarantee there is in the window replacement business.
If anything goes wrong with your new WindoWorld windows, 5 years from now, 10, 15, 50, WindoWorld and I will be there to fix it for you. You get peace of mind with WindoWorld, and to top it off, WindoWorld windows increase the value of your home. So look what you get with WindoWorld. Quality windows, low price, the best guarantee in the business, energy savings, and an increase in the value of your home. A win-win for you.
Call WindowWorld today and get your free in-home estimate or see them online at windowworldneflorida.com.
WindoWorld, simply the best for less. Thank you for your business.
WindoWorld also offers energy-efficient doors.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by First Coast Honda Dealers. On this election day, Gator head coach Billy Napier commented on his program being on the right or wrong track.
I think body of work since the open date, the improvement, the football improvement speaks for itself.
FSU head coach Mike Norvell confessed to being shocked by the Noles' historically bad season. However, for the remaining games,
right now my entire focus is going to be on what's ahead for these next 3 games to go be the best we can be.
FSU experiencing an abysmal season in football can only hope the Noles men's basketball team will fare better. Team got off to a good start by winning the opener over North Kentucky. Head coach Leonard Hamilton highlighted the team striving to be more aggressive.
Aggressive tonight, that's part of our system that we're trying to improve on. We had 50 deflections, which is we normally try to get 35.
That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
It's 8:12 and it's 73 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Beulah Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Beulah.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. They make the plays on and off the field. Now get ready for the Lockett Law High School Report. Brought to you by Lockett Law. Know before you blow.
All right, we doing our high school report right now. We're going out to Fleming Island, talk Fleming Island football. I like this guy's name. I like good sports names. Sebastian Cruz. That's a good name, doesn't it?
That's a good one.
Is that a good football name?
Sure.
Yeah. You know what happens when he takes a kickoff and goes 96?
I do.
He's cruising down the field, right?
Yeah, they're not saying.
Said that,
Yeah, you like that?
They're not saying boo.
No, they're saying Cruz. That's a good name. How you doing, Sebastian Cruz?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, appreciate it. Congratulations. Tell me about your football team. Tell me about Fleming Island. 7-3. Yeah, done with the regular season.
Mm-hmm. I know we're all excited for playoffs. We're all prepared, and we just want to go far.
What did weather hamper you guys at all? Did you have missed games or anything? Did you play in the rain like every week? What was that like?
It was like that, and then I know 2 games we had to play on Monday because of the 2 hurricanes that came in. It was really weird.
Yeah, it's kind of. Did you do a Monday, Friday ever? Did you have one of those where you played on Monday and then 4 days later had to play again?
Mm-hmm.
That's tough, man. That's tough.
But back to back.
But you'd rather play them than not play them at all,
100%,
right? Yeah,
100%.
Yeah. What's it like at Fleming Island? That's a great atmosphere for football. Tell me about that. Tell me about being a football player at Fleming Island High School and being part of that program.
Oh, it's great. The program's all about brotherhood and working hard. So everyone on the team fights for each other, and we all do whatever we can to help each other. And then the fans there too. The students are great.
Yeah,
the atmosphere is crazy.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool stuff.
It's all. I mean, it's a bonus. You probably don't even realize it as much that when you start a season, only got playoff hopes, right? I mean, just that. That situation, that circumstance makes playing that much more fun. So your team is kind of in the culture out there that's the expectation when it starts. And how does that feed into how y'all play?
It knows that we have something to fight for, and we have everyone watching us, so we got to perform.
Sebastian, what's your favorite? Sebastian, by the way, is a defensive back and a running back. He's got offers to big-time programs. He's West Virginia, SMU, Army. Doc Murphy will probably be contacting you soon if you want to be an orthopedic surgeon. He can help you if you go to Army. Doc Murphy was also a fellow defensive back and intercepted Dan Marino and Doug Flutie.
Okay.
So you might want to get to know him. He's a good man. But anyway, what is your favorite high school moment so far this year?
Oh, my favorite high school moment?
Yes.
That's a good. I got a lot of them.
All right, I love that.
Well, that's good.
Let me sort through my file here.
Yeah. Didn't you say you had 3 touchdowns in a game this year?
Oh, yes, sir. Against Clay.
That's good.
Okay.
How about that, E?
Rivalry.
They don't tackle him over there. Clay, E, what's up?
Hey, simmer down, young man.
I know he's a big Clay guy.
You left that out when you're giving us the lowdown here. We're doing the research. You left that Clay game out.
You didn't ask that part.
Right now, he's trying to pick up the pieces from the
these county
Orange
matchups
Park
are
debacle.
big, right? Aren't they? Do y'all approach those a little different?
Oh,
It's a
100%.
county
We
opponent.
all play harder for the county rivalry.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
And they've gotten good, right? Same thing in St. Johns County. We've seen the same thing to a degree in play.
I think, and again, so many different high schools. Remind me of your district. You have a tough district, right?
It's pretty tough. Yeah, we have Beachside, Ponte Vedra, Middleburg, and then Orange Park.
Okay, so and we don't know who we're playing in the playoffs?
We're pretty sure it's either Ponte Vedra again or it's Lincoln, a team in Tallahassee.
Oh, yeah. Tallahassee, Lincoln. Do kids like...
You played Ponte Vedra this year already?
Yes, sir, we did.
How did that go?
We won.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Would you rather play a team that you played and had success again, or it doesn't matter? Would you rather play blind?
I think we're going to be
tough question
successful
here.
either
They're
way,
rolling tape out at Ponte Vedra this morning.
Oh, shoot.
Looking for bulletin
That's
boards.
Cruz, kid, says he wants us. Well, he's going to get
I'll
us.
take him again. I'll take him.
Okay, good. I'll pull back the question, not put him on the spot there.
Ponte Vedra be down a coach this week because little forearm shiver to the Creekside quarterback running over there.
Probably not what you're supposed to do.
I don't think so.
You're not supposed to go Woody Hayes.
Yeah, I mean, people, it's football, game of emotion.
Did you see that coach, that college coach, the offensive line coach, get after his guy?
Yeah. Did you see it?
Did you see that video?
Yeah.
Again? That kid took the high road.
He did.
He did.
He did
I
a
forgot
nice.
what team it was, but I saw
Yeah, it
there
was
was a lot of
like
clips
Louisiana
of it.
Monroe or somewhere like that.
Yeah.
It was a smaller one. But yeah.
All right, so who's your favorite? What's your favorite class over there at Fleming Island High School?
Favorite class?
Yeah.
I like history.
History.
I like history.
I like
and then,
that.
of course, the weight room.
Weight room.
Yeah, sure.
Of course.
At Fleming Island, they spend 3 hours a day in weight
Well, good for
training.
them.
Hey, I'm not
First
complaining.
period,
No.
second period, and third period.
Is that right?
I get
Get
credit.
the day
I
going.
don't know. I make this stuff up.
I mean, what are you doing?
Who's your history teacher?
Miss Moore.
Shout out to
AP.
Miss Moore.
Oh,
Moore
yeah.
doing
AP.
AP history.
We ain't messing around. We got to take the AP test.
Yeah, we got to take the
Oh,
AP test.
Lord. That's tough. That's
Yeah,
tough.
I got
How would
three
you
of
know?
those.
I don't know. I would say this. AP stuff is overrated. I'm going to tell the
what
kids.
are
I
you
would tell
doing?
the kids
Dumbing
that's right.
down the
No, I'm
academic
not
hopes?
dumbing down.
I got to get my GPA good.
No, here's the deal.
right.
Here's the deal.
Bumps it up.
Man, you want to stay in college as long as you can. It's the greatest 4 years of your life. Make it 5. Make it 6 in football. You know? Anybody talk NIL
Are these the
with you
life
when you go there?
lessons that
I'm helping kids out.
Mom brought in here?
Yeah.
Take your time, kid. Be lazy.
Not be lazy. Just enjoy the ride. Anybody talk NIL? Do they do that stuff now, or they say
You can do it in high school. I do know
I mean,
that.
but just between us.
No,
at,
I mean,
at
as
the
far as
college
when
level,
you choose your place.
when you're getting recruited,
yeah.
you don't have to name
Wait and
names.
see.
Not that I know right now.
Okay.
I don't think Army really talking NIL.
Army ain't talking.
No, that's for sure.
Oh, but SMU, Dallas,
Yeah,
man, that's an
West
up-and-coming
Virgi-
program.
West Virginia?
West by God, Virginia.
Yeah, that's Big 12, baby.
Yeah. I mean, come on now.
And that's just now. He's only a junior, so we'll see. We'll keep our
Yeah.
eye on you. Congratulations on your
Thank you.
success. To
By the
this
way,
point,
tell
and
everybody what
good
you
luck down the
run the
stretch.
40 in.
The 40, I ran a 4.4.
Nice.
How about that, E?
Well,
Never in my
we
life.
get Baselli out here to race him after his big talks today.
Never in my life.
4.440,
That
man.
boy Cruz is flying.
Cruz is cruising, man.
Yeah, there
we
you
got
go.
that cruise
They ain't
speed.
saying boo.
We're up to cruise speed.
Yeah.
Let's
All right.
go. Well, it's great to see you. Congratulations on everything.
Appreciate y'all coming in.
Anytime. Thank you for having me.
That's our friend Sebastian Cruz from Fleming Island High School. The Eagles are hot. They're 7-3. They've won 4 in a row. They're headed to the postseason on a roll. And we appreciate Lee Lockett and the Lockett Law High Score Report. Know before you blow. We're back with more next here on The Drill.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. Get a Friday evening full of football fun.
I'm National College Football writer Matt Hayes.
The big games, the big matchups.
Get you ready for Football Saturday.
It's the Bueller Aaron Plumbing College Kickoff, Friday night at 6. Brought to you by Sonny's Barbecue on 1010XL.
Hey, Aiken here for Prize Picks. Download the app today and use code JAX, J-A-X, to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's promo code JAX to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, man. Run your game.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
You don't have to be a football star to get a signing bonus. The team at Republic Services needs your skills, and they're paying up to $5,000 for you to join the roster. You'll be joining a winner. As an essential business, the Republic Services trucks have not stopped rolling with hourly and weekly pay and better benefits and vacation packages than the rest of the league. Driver trainees, $1,000 sign-on bonus. CDL drivers, $3,000. Diesel mechanics, $5,000 bonus. Join the winning team at Republic Services today. Visit republicservices.com.
Equal opportunity employer.
Attention men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Mike from Bay Meadows.
I finally found the most experienced company who could restore my hair. Now I have hair where I had none before.
Results guaranteed. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Find out why you're losing your hair and how to grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS for a limited time free hair and scalp examination.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS.
Thank you, IHRS.
Thanks, IHRS, for giving me my hair back.
Hurry and receive a free hair and scalp examination and get 2 weeks of laser treatments for free. Call IHRS at 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Hair4me.com.
Hey, imagine having a doctor available to you any day and any time. That's why I'm here to tell you about my doctor, Rick Townsend. I've been going to Doc T for decades, man. And he's decided to take a leap into a new and exciting, more personal world of concierge medicine. You better believe I'm going with him because he's the best. So, sometimes you need an appointment with a doctor and they say, hey, we'll get you in 2 weeks, first available. Not with Doc T. You get in right away. Medical emergency? Here's Doc T's personal phone number. He gets right back to you 7 days a week. Think of it like being a member of an exclusive golf club, but the cost will surprise you. As far as doctors, Rick Townsend's the best. Navy trained, graduated from Wake Forest. So if you got yearly physicals, officer virtual visits, cancer screenings, referrals to specialists, hospital follow-ups, Doc T's got you covered. You have a lot of questions about concierge medicine? It's happening. Find out at mypvconcierge.com, mypvconcierge.com, where you'll get all your answers.
The experts at AMCO have been fixing cars for almost 60 years. Over that time, they've gotten more complex than ever. That's why our techs undergo rigorous training and certifications, so they can fix anything, including the most complicated repairs that come with some of the latest technologies. After 60 years, there's nothing we haven't seen or fixed. It's how we know cars inside and out.
Money tight? We can finance almost anybody. Find the AMCO transmissions nearest you at amcojacksonville.com.
What defines a hero? Dedication, loyalty, courage. Every day at AMCO, we serve heroes. For over 60 years, we've repaired and maintained the most critical public service vehicles. From complex transmissions to simple brake jobs with flexible financing and the extra safety precautions we need. The heroes we serve don't all wear uniforms. They're people like you. At AMCO, we're proud to serve all of you. AA MCO.
Family owned and operated in Jacksonville, Orange Park, St. Augustine, and St. Mary's, Georgia.
Every weekend is a Stone Cold Sports Weekend. Hey, Dan Hicken here. Watch for the Weekend with Dan on YouTube and Facebook, and I'll help you put together your sports weekend. Weekend with Dan brought to you by Stone Core. We do the outdoors better.
Joint replacement surgery is always a tough decision, but relief from chronic pain may be just around the corner. Dr. George Barry here, and there's a lot to consider to make sure you get the proper diagnosis and best path back to the range of motion and mobility you had. Age, lifestyle, and overall health all play a part. Let the team at Barry Orthopedics give you a full analysis to help you make the best decision. Log on to BarryOrthopedics.com or call the office to make an appointment. With offices across Jacksonville and ready to help you feel good again, we'll get you back on the road to recovery at Barry Orthopedics.
Bueller Air and Plumbing presents Are You Cool?
Today's contestant, a gravy taster from Jacksonville, Florida, me, Dennis Mosley.
Hi, Ken.
Okay, Dennis. 100 plumbers surveyed, top answer on the board. What does it mean if someone says your home has hard water?
It's made of ice? Let's see, hard water.
Oh, is it club soda mixed 4-to-1 with vodka? Last chance, Dennis. What is hard water? Oh, is it that lime scale stuff that makes my taps all crusty?
That's right, Dennis. And a water treatment system from Bueller Air and Plumbing will eliminate troublesome lime-scale deposits that can ruin your expensive appliances and let your neighbors know for sure that you are cool.
I wonder if I can get me a gin and tonic faucet.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
If you are an experienced electrician looking for your next big opportunity, look no further than the Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller Electric, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering you the chance to showcase your skills on a grand scale. We believe in rewarding hard work with the best pay, top-notch benefits, and an unbeatable culture where people actually care about each other. Take your career to new heights with Miller Electric Company. Apply today at millercareers.com. Miller Electric, an equal opportunity employer.
1010XL is presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, the 10-minute drill.
This is a big one.
Brought to you by
Advanced Business Solutions.
your local authorized Xerox dealer on 1010XL.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hit it.
All right, we got sports concepts and rationalizations coming your way. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, here on a Super Tuesday, we love to hand out a prize pack. E tells me it's a razzle-dazzle. E, what do you got?
I got a pair of tickets to see the Darryl Hall live at the St. Augustine Amphitheater. That's happening November 14th.
Because your kiss is on my lips.
It's on my list is what it is. It's on my list. Your kiss is on my list. That's correct.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Bald-headed woman. It happens.
Bald-headed woman.
Miss P had another one the other day. It was
Living
great.
in a swamp.
No, it's another one. It's
Living in a swamp.
God, what was it? She said forever. She literally just learned it 2 days ago. What was it?
I'm not talking about Meridian.
No, it's nothing like that. That was your mistake. I just only pin hers on her. Yeah, I can't remember. When I do, I will. Explain to me what happened with the whole Cole Yankees thing.
Well, he lost. He
pulled out.
He opted out. The Yankees said, all right, good luck in free agency. He said, okay, never mind.
So that's how it went down, literally? Because initially it was reported that, well, they'll give him the extra 36. They'll tack on that year he wanted.
Right.
But they said,
nah.
no. And they said, okay, I'll just take the old one.
Yeah.
And so they have to, I guess they have to rewrite the same contract, basically?
I don't know if that, I thought one.
Just thought it was strange.
Yeah.
Did you see?
I like it because Scott Boras is his guy, and
it'd be harder
can't
for
stand
him
him.
Harder for them to sign Soto, too, if they keep that money on the books. Like, if they let him go, they were definitely going to bring Soto back, or you would think, not try and lose that bidding war. My Braves are doing interesting things to position themselves for one signing. I'm curious where it will come.
Mm-hmm.
But they're clearing out some salary. Not picking up d'Arnaud was a bit of a surprise. Nothing else they've done has been hugely surprising. They're brought back Ozuna. No surprise there.
Yeah.
Lopez and Bummer and Sale all back.
The winter meetings are coming. Free agency starts.
It happens. The Braves
go.
are already making moves, man. Trades. They dump Soler and some
I've got an NFL trade on trade deadline day.
It's already popping this morning?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
This is from Adam Schefter.
Yeah.
Schefter?
Yeah.
Okay.
The gray.
The gray one.
Yeah. He's jaundice.
Detroit has been looking for a defensive end.
Okay.
And so they've
Trayvon Walker.
And they've gone to Cleveland.
Okay.
And they got Zadarius Smith.
That guy bounces around, huh?
He's a good player, though.
Yeah, he is. Good move for them. Detroit is going to the Super Bowl. I mean, Detroit is who I trust Detroit more than Kansas City to go to the Super Bowl. How about that?
Wow.
Anybody else buying that?
Zadarius Smith.
Kansas City's got a lot tougher competition than me. And now, look,
argue that.
things can change. The Niners can get good and strong and solid. And, somebody will get hot. Look like they're certainly a challenger for the Lions. But to me, the Lions, what they do week in, week out, is better than what anyone else is doing in the NFC.
Yeah.
And at 6-1 or 7-1 or whatever they are, they have completely separated. Who do they lose to? Did they lose probably a barn burn? Did Minnesota get them maybe? I bet you the game they lost. I'm going to go ahead and say without looking. The game Detroit lost, they barely lost.
Darius Smith has 5 sacks this year.
Yeah, no, he's a mauler.
Yeah,
he does it everywhere he goes.
Yeah,
former Raven, a Packer.
Yeah,
he's been
Minnesota.
Good. Yeah, Minnesota. We've mentioned him here through the years.
This is what he's done: 5.5, 1, 3.5, 8.5, 13.5, 12.5, 10, 5.5, and 5 this year. 32 years old.
Bucks got who?
The Bucks beat Detroit. Week 2.
Oh yeah, they beat him up there in Detroit. That's right.
It was close too.
Yeah, and it was like
2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
Zadarius Smith in a 7th rounder to Detroit for a 25 5th and a 26 6th. I never understand trades and how they work as far as what the.
I don't understand how guys keep jobs drafting guys in round 1 and trading them for 5th rounders.
Yeah.
Like I will never understand that.
Very odd.
And sometimes that happens. Doesn't always happen.
Well, listen, we said we would withhold judgment on the incident at the more than one incident at the stadium. The sheriff TK Waters held a press conference.
Very forthright, very transparent.
He showed the body cam video from the police officers, and it's you definitely have a different perspective from the clips that you get, and that's what happens in social media, man.
Correct.
We put out the one thing to sort of.
I thought we did a fair job of setting it up that way yesterday.
Yeah, I said wait and see. We said we would withhold judgment,
and there's a lot more to the other side.
Listen, there's only one lesson here.
Yeah,
one lesson.
Well, again, it's a hard one to teach because it's
our kids
we're being
over
screamed. It's not the lesson anymore.
But they're wrong. They're wrong.
Yeah, correct.
If the police tell you to do something, do it.
Yeah,
comply.
And then if you have a problem with it, then you rectify it later. But certainly being fat, drunk, and stupid at a football game, defying all orders, using ugly and inciting language, slurs, and everything else is not the way to act. And each of those situations that you only saw the tail end of was ample lead-in of. And I will say something else. Effective.
I would say
police.
something else.
Yep.
Whatever. I watch the police. On the body cam, you watch them. You're walking into weird situations, man, with a lot of people all around you.
Right.
Yeah. And so, anyway, and they went through very carefully how they're trained and what they're supposed to do. And look, again, it's not a pleasant thing to watch, and if you can go watch it and be your own, decide what you think about it.
The bottom line is, and I'm not saying anything that's not on the vid. This isn't opinion or third person. This is on the audio of the cam.
Yeah.
The one guy who got, ultimately taken down forcefully threatened to kill the officers.
Yes.
Like point blank.
Yes.
So, yeah, reasonable force seems a little different when someone is literally saying they're going to kill you.
Yeah.
So, again, and that's what we said was a part of the entirety of the situation yesterday. Now that it's all come in and you can, draw a better, at least, conclusion as to what you're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
And that part is fair. Did you see John Morant last night?
No.
What a treat.
Dude. If you put John Morant, and if you fuse John Morant and Saquon Barkley into one body, God knows what they'd be doing across this country. But John Morant made Saquon Barkley's athleticism look kindergarten-esque.
Really?
With not one, but you're on social media? What in the hockey sticks?
Nobody put it out.
What?
It wasn't anywhere.
You got it right now. The thing is, it's not one but two. I came up, and for those that aren't seeing this Shazam moment, Ja's going.
Is this the unreal 360 layup?
Two of them in the same game. Here's a great feature to do if you're a 41-year-old sportscaster in Memphis. You go to the gym today and you try and recreate that with no defense. Run as fast as you can to that basket. Leave your feet for a left-handed layup, a right-handed layup, and then do a complete 360 in the air.
Oh, dear.
And how do you keep your sense of space and time enough to lay that in softly?
Right.
He's running full speed toward the basket, and then he jumps in the air and he does just a complete 360 spin. How do you not? Like, if you try to throw that ball up, you would first not do a 360. You'd do like an 85, and you throw it up over the stanchion of the basket.
Impressive.
He had two of them.
Yeah.
The second one was better than the first one. I don't know which one you saw.
He attacked
the
the
one
rim.
going left to right is better than the one going right to left.
He attacked the rim like he wanted to dunk the ball.
Correct.
And then he had to do the 360. So
he's coming from the left side of the basket to dunk the ball with his right hand. They approach him, so he spins away from the basket to his left hand and lays it in. It's just insanity, dude.
That was pretty good.
Not once, but twice. So, we're seeing some this guy, John Morant, it's official, dude. No one in the history of the game has put together more of those kinds of plays than him already. Now, he's not the best player ever. He's not the best scorer. I have not seen a dude go into the lane and get on an elevator like this guy.
Right.
It's just some people have like this airwalker quality about him.
The young man got bunnies.
He's like, he could
have bunnies.
Like it's like one of those dudes that if he goes up, if he happens to like stutter step his feet, you almost think that he's walking on the air a little bit. It's just, I don't know how those plays. Forget the hang time. It's your brain not rattling side to side in your head to the point that you can't orient where you are. Just worth the look up, gang. If you're out there today, John Morant's not one but two plays last night. Your Knicks are just kind of stumbling out of the gate a little bit.
Yeah, 3-3.
Nothing to be alarmed about. Nothing to see here. I see the Hawks have fallen down to the 9 seed, which is just what I predicted. So that's cool. We lost to the Celtics by like 100 last night. So
you did?
Yeah, really riding the momentum of that big win over the Pelicans, who I see are second to last.
I prefer to talk about one thing and one thing only when it comes to the association, and that is the disaster that is the LA Lakers.
Well, you really like seeing them struggle.
Your thoughts?
Yo,
was that Detroit who beat your ass last night?
Like, bruh,
Detroit. AD's hurt again. What a shock.
1-3 on the road. There
says his foot's been killing him. They lost it. They went 3-0, and the Lakers came out and said, and they lost a game. And they said, well, our goal is to not lose back-to-back.
And now they've lost.
Then they lost the next game. So they're 3-2.
Now they're 4-3.
And then they came out and said, well, our goal is to must-win games here on the road. Then they lost to Detroit, so I'm waiting for their next goal.
Well, they are 4-3, and of the top 10 teams in the West, they're the only one with a negative point differential. So that's
I think J.J. Redick should be fired.
If no one looking at the standings right now, or
No.
Okay, can you guys tell me there's 2 undefeated teams left in the NBA?
Cavaliers, I know, are 8-0.
Yeah, Cavs are 8-0. They won last night. You know who the other one is?
No.
It's a Western team.
A Western team.
Mm-hmm.
OKC.
OKC is 7-0.
Good. Yeah, that's a good one.
And you know what? Maybe he can get the blood out of those old stones.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland, the coaching hire, the Phoenix Suns, is a difference maker. It's a landscape shifter in the national basketball.
What's their record?
They're 6-1.
Huh?
And they've been stumble along, go 40-42.
He's a good coach.
Mike Budenholzer is there. If he can get these dudes, who some of are in search of their first title, Booker and Beal in particular, and Durant had to, climb on board the Warriors Express to make sure he won his. That's been proven. He's not been able to win it anywhere else or really even come all that close after, the early years with Oklahoma City.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe Budenholzer gets it out of those dudes. They're 6, and surprisingly, from the ashes, Golden State is the leading scoring team in the NBA, and they've got a 6-1 start too.
Whatevs. All right.
The West, I should say. Leading scorer in the West.
Let's catch up here. Let's take a break. We got a lot to do. 641-1010. Tell them what they're going to win.
Pair of tickets to see Darryl Hall live at the St. Augustine Amphitheater. That's happening November 14th. Holla at your boy, 904-641-1010.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
Who has the best lineup this season? Honda. Cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, hybrids, and electric. This is one of the greatest lineups Honda has ever had. And now is the best time to purchase or lease one. Visit your local Honda dealer now. Remember, only a Honda is a Honda.
Hacker here, and guys, the countdown is over. I didn't just hit the 100-pound mark. I blew past it thanks to Awaken 180 weight loss. 107 pounds gone just like that. More weight than a quarter keg of beer. Speaking of beer, here's where it gets fun. We're throwing a big celebration at Mr. Chubby's Wings in Ponte Vedra Beach. Yeah, you heard that right. A weight loss party at Mr. Chubby's. The irony's juicier than their wings, but here's the thing. I can celebrate at Mr. Chubby's and still keep the pounds off. If you didn't know, yes, wings are still on the menu while losing weight with Awaken 180 weight loss. Join me in 1010XL on November 9th for the Florida and Texas game, and you could win a spot at my table. Food is included. There'll be ticket giveaways and more for the celebration. If I can shed a whole Mr. Chubby and still throw a party at one, what's holding you back? Call Awaken 180, 844-346-1800, or hit up awaken180weightloss.com, and let's get it done.
Insurance, I think we all think sort of the same way. We pay a lot of monthly premium money. So if something happens, we need you. We need you to be there. That's what Craig and Chris Kaprowski do. They're always there for me. Recently, I know this. I know my homeowner's insurance went down, and I know it's because of Craig and Chris Kaprowski. But regardless of that, when something happens to you and you call them, they get on the situation right away, and they handle it. They take care of you. They show you what to do. If they don't answer, they call you right back. It's called customer service, and it's important to the Kaprowskis. So if it's homeowners, auto, flood, boat insurance, small business, the Kaprowskis are always there for us at our time of need. I speak from experience. So get an insurance checkup. Craig.Kaprowski at goosehead.com. Craig.Kaprowski, K-O-P-R-O-S-K-I at goosehead.com, or call 478-8422, 478-8422.
Man, jack of all trades, masters of none? It just feels like at every turn nowadays, every company can do all work. Not us. Hi, Stevie Beachurst here, second-generation plumber right here in Jacksonville, Florida. We are your master plumbing company that only focuses on all your plumbing needs. So for your next plumbing job, don't call another Jack. Call Beatrice Plumbing, where plumbing is what we do and plumbing is what we're great at. Beatrice Plumbing, here to help.
Rake in the savings this fall with Universal Roof and Contracting. Enjoy 15% off all roof repairs and replacements, plus a free wind mitigation inspection. With financing options as low as $115 a month, protecting your home has never been easier. Schedule your free roof inspection today. Call 855-ROOF-HELP. Offer expires November 30th. Protect your home and your wallet.
License number CCC 057165, CBC 1258484.
This is Dr. Kevin Murphy with Southeast Orthopedic Specialists congratulating this week's high school scholar athlete, Leighton Yates, senior diver and track and field athlete at Stanton Prep. Leighton is a member of the National Spanish and Psychology Honor Societies. Congratulations, Leighton.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, rolling lot bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality product and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Monday, November 11th is Veterans Day, and we'll be honoring those who have served our nation all day and night at String Sports Brewery in Springfield with a free barbecue sandwich, side, and a beer. That's for all veterans and active duty military members anytime on Veterans Day. Plus, our show will be there live from 4 to 6, thanks to our friends at Firewatch, which was created to address veteran suicide prevention, and the Cohen Clinic at Centerstone that offers outpatient mental health for active duty, post 9/11 veterans and military families. So come to Strings on Veterans Day.
I got to tell you, confession time, I learned a lesson. I didn't listen to my own speeches from Beach's Dermatology, man. I tell you, you go into the winter months, man, you got to protect the sun, protect your skin from the sun. I didn't do it Saturday. And I looked out at TV Saturday night, and I had a red face on. I said, I'm an idiot. And my wife told me, bring the sunscreen, and I forgot it. And I paid the price, man. Don't do that. Don't let that happen. Learn from me, man. Beach's Dermatology, Drs. Boudreaux, Drs. Metz, Dr. Fader with the Mohs surgery, they want you to protect that skin. Now, if something pops up, you go see them at Beach's Dermatology. They're really easy to do. But, man, you got to wear the hats. You got to wear the long-sleeve dry fits, man. Protect yourself from the demon sun any time of the year, including now in November. Anything shows up, easy to get an appointment online at beachesdermatology.com. That's beachesdermatology.com.
Hi, I'm Mac with Baker Glass. If you've got fogged up windows, let me help. We'll replace them with clear, insulated units that brighten up your home. People say we're fast, friendly, and reliable. Just check out our Google reviews. Call me today. Baker Glass. No one treats you better.
Denny Thompson here. They're still growing. Tyson Sound and Security is looking to hire a master electrician. Are you or someone you know a master electrician with residential experience? Candidate will start at the industry's most competitive pay. Apply online at TysonSoundandSecurity.com or call to apply 762-1000. Tyson Sound and Security hiring a master electrician offering top-notch industry pay. Call to apply 762-1000. Equal opportunity employer.
Pick in here with a message from Zero Res. You gotta just love this time of the year as we reflect on the things that matter most. Families, homes, the holidays, and of course football. They're very grateful for you all, the good people of Jacksonville, and they want to thank you. So get ready for the holidays. Book today, and Zero Res will clean your carpets for only $49 a room. Plus, they'll give you 25% off your tile cleaning. This one fills up fast, so book now on both carpet and tile. Zero Res, fill it forwards or backwards. It's the right way to clean.
Don't make a bad call when it comes to servicing your home. Cooling off with a baby pool in the house to fix your air conditioning problem is a bad call. Trying to catch a wave in a flooded bathroom is a bad call. Using a burning electrical panel to make s'mores is a bad call. The next time something goes wrong, make a good call to Donovan.
Whether you need air, electric, or plumbing service, Donovan is always a good call. It's why we've been trusted by our customers for almost 40 years and why you can trust us to deliver fast, reliable service to your home. Donovan, always a good call.
Visit DonovanAC.com today.
This is Dr. Kevin Kaplan, head team physician for your Jacksonville Jaguars.
Here's the latest update on the Jags, brought to you by Baptist Health and JOI.
Head coach Doug Peterson says the Jags can play with teams that have winning records.
You can play with these guys. You eliminate a few mistakes. We don't give them 13 points off of turnovers. Things could be different.
Peterson also singled out the exceptional play of Trayvon Walker during the Philadelphia game.
Yeah, he does a heck of a play. Heck of a play. Great awareness. One, to get on that ball, which is something our defense preaches a lot, when balls are on the ground like that.
The Jaguars announced a pair of big roster moves on Monday, effectively ending 2 seasons. The Jaguars officially released safety Tayshaun Gibson from the exempt commissioner's permission list, while also placing second-year guard Cooper Hodges on injured reserve. At your Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute Jaguar update, I'm Sam Nelson.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Today's Power Poll is brought to you by Royal Pest Services Jacksonville.
Getting kind of hectic. The most exciting race is not for the playoffs, but for the number 1 draft pick. The 2-7 Patriots hold that position, but they're 1 of 9 at 2-6 or 2-7. The most teams with 2 or fewer wins since 2006, and nearly double the number of bad teams the last 2 years. 5-22 and 5-23. We got 9, including the Jacksonville Jaguars. So with that as a background, 1 week ago, the Jacksonville Jaguars were ranked number 30. They lost to the Philadelphia Eagles, where they ranked this week. I don't know who won last week, so Jeff, I'll go with you. Where are they?
Somehow, only because of the mass volume, I'm going to say they're 29.
E, where are you?
I'm going 30.
Okay.
30.
29 and 30, both make sense. Here we go.
I would be inclined to think they're 28th before they're 30th, only because Philly's a good team and they played them close, and I'm looking at some of these other 2-7 teams, and they're not good.
The worst team in the league won last week, but still at number 32, the Carolina Panthers.
Minus 146 is their cumulative point total this year. Next is the Raiders, minus 83, so 60
Carolina,
points.
by the way, is not going to have a good year. They've got the Giants coming up, but after that, it's the Chiefs, the Bucks, the Eagles, the Cardinals, the Bucks, and the Falcons.
Ouch. Yeah, about to win 3 or 4 again.
And Bryce Young is not good enough.
No, and this coach, you're never going to know, are you?
No.
Canales, is that who's there?
He's just a guy.
Sleestack will get him in about a year.
Yeah, he'll have enough.
Okay, so we're not 32.
Second worst team in the NFL right now, the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, wow. I see what's happening here.
They lost to the Bengals.
I'm going to guess that your next 2 are in some order, the Patriots and Titans. Because they're going with the so far they're going according to point differential.
Okay. Number 30, the Patriots.
Okay, and they're next worst in the point differential.
E, you've been eliminated.
I have been eliminated.
And then the next
Jeff Prosser for the win at number 29, it's the Saints.
So they're higher than 29, yeah.
Yeah.
The Saints, now that defies the point differential.
They fired their coach on Monday.
They've lost 7 straight. That's fair.
They could be.
These are
some awful teams.
So it's us, the Browns. The Browns and Dolphins have both beat us. The Titans are 2-6. So
next at number 28
should be us.
The third place Titans.
What?
Yeah.
Again, that's a point differential minus 73. We're minus 57 if that's doing it for you. Look at us. So we lose, and it is a moral win. See, Doug was right. All these close calls. We're better.
You guys got to listen.
We're better than we thought.
Number 27.
Trust Doug. We're 27th, man. We only got to get up to 14.
I'm sorry. It's the Giants.
Oh, it's not even us. 26.
What? Yeah.
That's right, man.
We're
coming,
baby.
Riding a wave of excitement here.
Come on. Number 26.
Don't mess with us.
The Jaguars.
Listen.
D-Rock tells us most important game remaining, Week 11 at the Lions, because the Jags and Lions were supposed to be on similar trajectories after they both went 9-8 and 22. But the Lions are now one of the best teams in the NFL, and the Jags have gotten worse. This game will show just how far apart the two franchises are, and the gulf is considerable, especially with the Jags fielding one of the NFL's worst defenses. The bye week follows, and if owner Shad Khan decides to make a coaching move before the season ends, that would be the logical week to do it. You go up to Detroit and get blown out 44-7, you may not come back. I doubt it. Shad Khan doesn't do it.
Look, I don't know what other options you have if you're a 5 or 6 win team this year than to get rid of them all. What are you doing? Why would you possibly think, man? You gave them that year. They got good. They had all last year. They failed miserably, and with their feet through the fire.
He fired a defensive coordinator and their staff and brought in a staff that has been markedly worse.
Yes.
With pretty much the same players.
Yeah.
Markedly worse.
Yeah, and the offense is stagnant and stale. I mean, I can't disagree more with Tony.
Mm-hmm.
And Fred yesterday said the same thing.
What about
It's
what?
a terrible call.
Bad call.
Don't ever make the first read a throw to a running back and put it on your. Just dumb, man. There's levels of mistake there and mess up, and who could have got it back on track.
The best possible outcome is a touchdown, which would have been bad for the Jags at that point.
But if you
Not
are going to
terrible,
throw
but
that
bad.
ball, if you are going to throw that pass, do it to Ingram or Thomas or
He did
Tim
admit
freaking
yesterday.
Jones.
He did admit yesterday something else we
Strange.
talked about. Strange.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably on us.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
had
you don't-
9 snaps. He had 5 catches a week before.
Yeah.
You got Trammell with the same amount of targets. Tony says Trammell's hot.
Well, but I'm just saying these are fair criticisms. They reek of mailing it in and not caring. Like, how do you get through a game and then you realize that this guy only did this? Or I mean, what are we doing, man?
I've noticed an NFL shift.
Okay.
And I noticed it at work last night.
Oh, can I say something real quick?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was on the Monday Night Football game, but have y'all noticed how many games this year when they go to the referee to make the call, the audio is real faint and you can't hear it? Has that happened to y'all at all? Has it stood out to you?
No.
That's happened to me
Go
a bunch.
ahead. Oh, okay.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. I've noticed an NFL shift, an NFL fan shift. And I'll ask you both this question. I was at work last night, television, and I was doing the Late Show, and the end of the Chiefs-Bucks game was on. Okay?
ABC. No, what's it on?
ESPN.
Oh, so it's not on your air. You're
No.
just, okay, all right.
I was just doing the show,
Oh,
so I'm
yeah.
out in
I
the
thought- I hear
studio
you.
with a bunch of people getting ready to do my sportscast, and the game's on off to the side.
Okay.
And the Chiefs won the game. And there was a marked disappointment from most of the people in there.
Why?
The Chiefs
are
because
getting-
everybody's sick of the Chiefs.
Yeah, that
At
happens.
one time, they were a lovable
Yeah.
franchise.
Right. Now they're the Patriots.
Yeah, we're all sick of them.
The only thing that'll save them, it'll never reach that level because Andy Reid will never be viewed like Belichick.
No?
Andy Reid's likable. More than Belichick, dude. People didn't
Okay.
like Belichick. He had all the cheating stuff and
Yeah.
the Spygate
Yeah.
and the Deflate Gate. And there's always something around the Patriots that made you like them less. I don't think the Chiefs are at that level.
Chiefs go to Buffalo week 11.
Well, that'd be fun.
Are the Chiefs at 8-0? And no one would think this. Are they chasing undefeated?
No.
Because they
Every
win
game's
close.
they're not gonna win. They're not gonna pull out one of these.
Yeah.
And it's not to take away wins over Baltimore.
They have the Broncos at home.
Win.
At Buffalo.
Definitely losable.
Okay. At Carolina.
Win.
Raiders at home.
Win.
Chargers at home.
Probably a win.
At Cleveland.
Win.
Texans at home.
Yeah.
At Pittsburgh and at Denver.
They're not going to lose more than 1 or 2.
It ain't tough.
Yeah, they're
going to be the 1 seed.
Listen, Kelsey just summed it up perfect last night. He was on set. Maybe I don't know if his NFL Network.
Jason or Travis?
Travis.
Oh,
the Chief.
Both of them.
No, just the Chief. He was,
Jason does the show with them on Monday.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying he was on maybe it was either Van Pelt or NFL Network, but they were talking. He was just saying, we're rolling. It's a culture. It starts with Andy Reid, and we got a select group of veterans here that we expect to win. You throw in a guy like D-Hop, and we're unstoppable, man. I mean, they're just confident and competent, and those are at professional football are 2 very, very good things to be. Competent and confident get you a long way in the NFL.
You know how many catches Kelsey had last night?
Yeah, 10. No, 14. 14 for 100. So in the last 2, and didn't he have like 8 or something the week before? I mean,
14 for a hundo.
But if you add up, you now you're going to get that back in the offense because you got Hopkins, performing like a number 1 receiver. They haven't had that.
Xavier Worthy's not doing squat.
He's just fast guy, gets a play a game. He'll score like a touchdown a game. He didn't yesterday.
No, he won't. He has 3 touchdowns.
Yeah. We'll make a play. He's just
He had an easy touchdown yesterday and he couldn't keep his feet in.
Yeah, he's a gadget guy. But I don't think, expectation isn't that he's ready right away. They're good enough that they can just grow him.
He's got 19 catches.
It's supposed to be Hollywood Brown, right? That's who's supposed to be commanding those looks.
Yeah.
But listen, the winning teams, they know they don't mess around. We lose receivers, let me go get Juju Smith-Schuster. We lost another one, let me go get DeAndre Hopkins.
Bears have sent running back Khalil Herbert.
It's Herbert, yeah.
To the Bengals for a 7th rounder.
That's, I guess Zach Moss isn't healthy because Chase Brown's coming off a career day for them this weekend. The Bengals are an odd one, too. They seem to be still, to me, dangerous at 3-5.
Yeah, I think the Bengals.
They're the only one.
Bengals, if they win, here's what I say. If the Bengals win Thursday night, they got the Ravens. Tough task.
Home?
If they win.
Actually, 4-5, not 3-5.
They'll get to 5-5, and I think they can make the playoffs.
I think they will make the playoffs. What's the rest of their schedule? They're also plus on the point difference. The problem with them, they got these egregious losses. You lost at home to.
No, I lost 4 in a row at home, bro.
They lost to the Patriots at home.
That was their first home win.
They lost to Washington, which turns out is not that. Disparaging.
No, they lost to the Browns. I mean, you can't.
Yeah, the Browns beat them and the Ravens.
They have a tough schedule. They have the Ravens, the Chargers, the Steelers.
Wait, they didn't lose to the Browns. The Browns only have 2 wins. They beat us and the Ravens.
Oh yeah, they beat the Browns. That's what I meant. Barely though. Yeah, they started Patriots-Chiefs, and that was tough.
The division that is just complete. So, again, I'm looking for losing teams that you think might still be a playoff team. The Bengals 4-5, I think, would fall there.
Yeah.
No one else in the AFC under 500 who I think can be a playoff team. NFC, the Cowboys 3-5 still have hope?
No.
No Dak?
No hope.
The Bucks 4-5, they don't look like a playoff team, do they? There's just going to be one team, and it'll be Atlanta.
I like the Bucks.
Atlanta swept the Bucks already.
I like the Bucks.
They're going to be a wild card out of the South. Yeah, the Bucks are done.
I like the Bucks.
Seahawks are 4. There's some 4-4 teams could be dangerous. Man, we got a long way to go.
Long way to go.
I mean, this time last year, the 49ers had lost 2 in a row coming off a bye, and they came in here and beat the hell out of us.
There's only one thing that is for sure. We ain't playing in the postseason.
That's not happening. I do not anticipate us winning our last 8.
Yeah.
Get on a little roll here. Go Minnesota, Detroit, Houston, and suddenly, oh my gosh, we're 5-7. Look at us. Don't see that happening. To the point now where I root for some, former favorite teams like the Falcons, and I root against certain teams and players, and we'll go from there.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody but Houston. I don't like those big mouth, cockier than thou.
They're not great.
DBs act like all off season, like they've arrived, and they again every time one of these pretenders adds big time, marquee names, it never works. It works if a contender gets them, it works. An up-and-comer, when they go for it all and grab the big money guys, it doesn't seem to work as much.
Did you guys see Shador yesterday?
What did he do?
No, I didn't.
So they said Shador.
When does Colorado play a game that'll get our attention?
I don't know. They say to Shador, the team was out on the field or whatever, and they say, Shador, it's time to register for.
I think I did.
Register for classes. Nah, man, I'm going to the league. I guess he's turning pro.
Not surprising.
Yeah.
Colorado's 4-1 in conference, 6-2 overall. They're up to. They're ranked now, 21st in the country.
Oh yeah.
I guess. Do they? Let me see if they get either BYU or Iowa State. And Iowa State, by the way, they losing this weekend takes. No, man, they're gonna win the rest. They're gonna go 10-2. I got Texas. Well, I don't know. At Texas Tech, they could lose that this weekend. In fact, that it smells like a 5-pack maybe. They got Utah, who's down. They're at Kansas, who's just had a miserable year, and Oklahoma State's lost 6 in a row. Mike Gundy's trying to tell the fan base, please don't fire me.
Yeah.
So yeah, Colorado's about to run it out. They're going to end the year with a 3-point loss to Kansas State and whatever that was at Nebraska, which made you think Nebraska was fixing to get good, and they're not. I have a question for you about tonight's playoff rankings.
Okay.
Should they, in the polls leading up to the final poll, should they prohibit putting 2 conference teams in the top 4?
What do you mean?
Well, it can't be that way. So why give me a poll if it has 2 or 3 teams from the Big Ten or SEC in the top 4?
Oh, in the poll, you mean?
That's right. But I guess you have to, because if they lose, it would affect how you would sort them. In other words, if you're not going to put like 2 SEC teams or 2 big, say you're not going to put Ohio State and Oregon in the top 4. You can't. If you put Ohio State 3, then if they do lose again, they might only go to 8. Or if you put them 5, perhaps they could drop out. I mean, I don't know what the. But I guess I'm just saying it to be aware tonight when you see that poll release tonight. It's almost irrelevant this early, because you have to remember that those top 4 seeds, no matter what, aren't going to be the top 4 teams. They're going to be the 4 conference champions, and some ne'er-do-well like BYU is going to get a free pass.
I just learned something that surprised me.
Okay.
And then we'll head to break with this as we head to the 9 o'clock nasty. I didn't know. We lost Quincy Jones the other day.
That's right.
91-year-old super song producer.
And it is Rashida Jones. Is that who it is? The actress I was trying to tell you. Yeah. I told you this yesterday. You didn't know what remember I said it wasn't his daughter, an actress on The Office, and then she was on one of those.
Oh, it was The Office. Yeah, I didn't watch The Office, but I've seen her in movies.
Okay, yeah.
Lots of movies.
Yeah. She's a famous actress. Yeah. No, she was a big character on The Office, and then she did that
Harvard.
Angie Tribeca show that they did on like TBS or something.
She was in she was in The Office.
This further proves my point. Dan doesn't listen to me during the course of the program.
Apparently not. She's
she's accomplished.
I Love You, Man.
Yeah, she's been in a lot of stuff, and she's good too.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a quick time out. It's Catlin Truck
9 o'clock
Tuesday.
nasty. You ready?
Oh, why?
Always ready.
Why?
Super Tuesday.
Yeah, it is that.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. He is our quarterback savant, and he'll take you inside his mind.
So you can learn more about the science of quarterbacking.
Denny Thompson is the quarterback whisperer. Friday mornings on The Drill. Brought to you by Tyson Sound and Security and George Moore Chevrolet. Now you can watch 1010XL shows all day on X, Facebook, and YouTube. Brought to you by MyBookie. Experience Vegas from the comfort of your phone anytime, anywhere. Sign up today. Use promo code 1010XL.
Hey, Hicken here for Bow 9 Associates, where you'll find Jacksonville's most esteemed eye doctors at each of their locations. After being selected for one of the most competitive ophthalmology fellowships in the world, Dr. Frank Bowden, frequently called upon for his expert opinion. Currently one of the few cornea and external disease specialists in the area, and the founder of Bow 9. Visit Bow 9 Associates today and experience the difference. They're keeping the First Coast focus. That's Bow 9 Associates. There are 3 certainties in life: death, taxes, and if you stay in your home long enough, a new roof. Hicken here for our friends at Lockhart Roofing. Nobody better in Jacksonville. How do I know? They are a local certified Master Elite contractor, and that means they have a GAF Master Elite warranty. That's the best in the roofing industry. In this day and age, don't settle for cheaper discount roofers. Lockhart Roofing has been here for decades. They aren't going anywhere. Call my friends at Lockhart Roofing, 994-3851. That's 994-3851. Lockhart Roofing, Jacksonville's best for Jacksonville people.
Hacker here. By now, you've probably heard I dropped over 100 pounds with Awaken 180. And now we want you to come celebrate with me at Mr. Chubby's Wings in Ponte Vedra for a Florida-Texas watch party. Saturday the 9th. Yep, we'll celebrate my weight loss with great food at a Gator watch party. And for a chance for you and a guest to win a free tab at my table, text the word Chubby to the 1010XL text line at 641-1010. Plus, I'll have ticket giveaways and more fun at Mr. Chubby's in Ponte Vedra.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Wow, John, my Clearwater sprinkler system looks great.
All right, Frank, let's go ahead and program your Rainbird timer. How many minutes do you want the zones to run?
John, I think we run from the front 20, the sides 15, the back 10, the garden 5. Clearwater scores!
Well, that's a first, Frank, but you're the boss.
Clearwater Irrigation. We can't sing a lick, but we sure are good at sprinklers.
And drainage to
ClearwaterJacks.com.
They're out to test our reputation as the best plumber in Jacks, so we gotta play like the experts we are. Now, who are we?
Roland Reach Plumbing!
Now that's what a winner sounds like.
Customers always win with Roland Reach Plumbing at plumberinjacks.com.
Hey, Jacksonville Koozies, it's me, Soccer Sam, for Salvatore's Pizza. Rochester, New York's favorite pizza is now open in Jacksonville, Florida, Tapestry Park at the Loft Hotel Plaza. Daily $10 deals, dine in with beer and wine, and delivery at salvatores.com. The famous Formoso family brings Salvatore's Pizza, Rochester's favorite pizza, including our 32-piece sheet pizza for your next event. Go with me, baby. Salvatorsnut.com.
Navy Mutual was created by service members for service members, so we know what it means to serve. Our policies have no active duty service restrictions, so you can rest assured that you're covered no matter your duty station, home or abroad. To go even further, we promise that premiums will not be higher for those who serve in dangerous environments, including aviation, diving, or on deployments. Let us help you protect those you love the most. Learn more at NavyMutual.org.
When you head out for a night with friends or going to the big game, don't forget the best game plan to win the night is to designate a driver and guarantee a safe ride home. Hydrating between buds is the best play you can make. Bud Light, reminding all to drink wiser.
I'm Jeff Middlecoff with Trustline Mortgage. My business partners, Alan Tyre, Bill Pappas, and Ken Rimley, have been helping first-time home buyers with their mortgage financing all over Florida for 34 years. First-time home buyers can get no or low down payments, anywhere from 0 to 3.5% down. As a first-time home buyer with Trustline Mortgage, you get added benefits for doing your loan with us, like lower rates on your mortgage insurance and lower closing costs. Oh, and did I forget to mention that Trustline gives first-time home buyers better mortgage interest rates? Here's the bottom line. Trustline Mortgage wants to help first-time home buyers accomplish your goal of home ownership. That's why Trustline Mortgage is offering the best first-time home buyer benefits around, period. Trustline Mortgage delivers with no and low down payments, lower closing costs, and better interest rates. Call Trustline Mortgage today at 381-LOAN. Yes, 381-LOAN to find out how we can help you buy your dream home. Or visit our website at TrustlineMortgage.com. Trust your instincts and follow the line to Trustline Mortgage.
Certain restrictions apply. See office for details. Trustline is an equal housing opportunity. MLS number 331480.
Brian Wall here with Window World. You know that awesome feeling when you finally find that one place to go to that will give you a top quality product at a great price and then stand behind what they sell you? That's exactly what Window World does. Top quality, energy efficient windows at a great price that keeps more of your money in your bank account. With the absolute best guarantee in the window replacement business. That's why Window World has been the #1 window replacement company in the USA for years, selling more than 1 million windows each year for the past 8 years. That's a lot of satisfied customers, and you can be one too. Save money on installing new energy-efficient windows and save on your energy bills too. You can't lose. And if anything goes wrong with your new Window World windows ever, Window World and I will be there to make it right. Call Window World today or see them online and have them come and give you a free estimate and see why we are so proud of our products and the work we do for our customers. Call Window World or go online at windowworldneflorida.com. And thank you for your business.
Window World also offers energy-efficient doors.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by St. Nicholas Guns and Range. Gator head coach Billy Napier took time during his Monday presser to remark on the fine play of Aaron Gates.
Gates made some really impressive plays on special teams Saturday as well. And he's got position versatility. I'm not so sure he couldn't play corner.
Georgia head coach Kirby Smart doesn't dwell on the turnovers from quarterback Carson Beck, just that he bounces back.
He's done a tremendous job overcoming any mistakes he's had. When he's had to, he's gone out with his back against the wall and overcome some bad throws.
ESPN and SEC Network's Paul Feinbaum, while in Jacksonville, says he got insight from the fans on who should be the next head coach of the Gators.
I'm talking to people in the parking lot at Everbanks. They want Lane Kiffin. That's who they are fixated on.
That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 9:08 and it's 78 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Aaron Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Gookin Nation. It's another hour with Duval's Big Dogs of Sports Media. Dan Hicken.
Yes.
Jeff Prosser.
Blah, blah, freaking blah.
And E to the T.
E.T. is the GOAT producer.
Turn it up, 9 o'clock nasty here at 9:08. Good morning, Jacksonville.
You know, when a team is winning, press conferences are pretty meat and potatoes. Let's get into why we're good. And when teams are losing, it's just word salad, isn't it? And then week after week, as you watch your coach come up and try and spin this week's narrative, it just, you know, it rings hollow at this point. That's correct. And Doug P. yesterday just talking like a fan.
Yeah.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda, close here.
Yeah,
look how close we were to beating 4 good teams. And if we just make a play here or a play there, these are all a loser's lament. This is what every 2-6 football team in the league league is saying.
Yeah.
The good teams aren't saying that. Listen, you take those positives when you're growing from a team that's lost double-digit games 5-6 years in a row. You take those, but when you're trying to arrive. We arrived in 2022.
We were ahead of schedule, but yes.
We arrived. We won a bunch of games. We won a playoff game. We went on the road, and we followed that up with a winning stretch. So, no, none of these don't give me comfort at all. In fact, they're even more damning that you're supposed to be a good team. Hey, look, he brought up the Miami game.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. What are we built of that we're still lamenting a fumble in the opener?
Yeah. And listen, the Miami game was bad. The Browns game was horrible. And you can sit there, well, we only lost by 5 points. They stink.
Yeah, we should have won.
That game.
We should have won the Packer game. We should have won the.
And I also don't like the Bills game happens. Bills game, not from him, but from people.
The Bills but game it does.
I don't buy it.
Yeah,
not 47-10. Good teams don't get beat.
I hear you, but
once in a while, but very rarely.
We've been in every game but that one. I mean, even the Bears game, we
were not in that game.
We threatened to get back into the third.
21-3.
Yeah,
we got it to 21.
But we got it to 21-10, and then we didn't let. Then we had chances. So, yeah. but no, I get it. It wasn't as bad as the Bills. My point.
No.
It wasn't as winnable. Every other loss.
It's the NFL. They're supposed to be like that.
No, but it's not. It is. But if you look at the other bad teams, they're not all like that. They're losing double digits. They're losing by 2 scores every week.
Well, let's look at one.
Okay. I mean, just think about those point differentials I was telling you. Ours is, quote-unquote, only 56, but we lost by 38 in one game. I guarantee you our average loss, take away the big loss.
Yeah.
It's better than those other than the Patriots and the Titans and the Panthers and the Giants. I mean, those teams just get shellacked every week.
Yeah, the Raiders have gotten beat pretty good.
And so have the Giants. When you think about it, they're getting, the Eagles went into New York, sacked them 8 times, and beat them like 38-7.
Just further proves the point that no one thinks we're 2-7
That's right.
bad.
That's correct.
The reason is why.
That's right. That's right, and that's fair.
But I'll tell you what is bad. Bad is giving up 236 yards of rushing. Bad is getting 1 first down and a half. That's unacceptable crap.
None of the points I'm making include the word good.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that is how. Again, that's how losing teams operate. They coulda, shoulda, woulda. If we done this, had we done that, had we not done this, had we not done that. Yeah. The good teams do those things and win anyway.
Right.
The Chiefs could have found reasons to lose last night. They don't. Refuse.
I know.
Oh, thank you.
I know. Yeah.
I really, Dan. I mean, I don't. And maybe it's because of this polarization. You said we got more 2-6, 2-7 bad teams than ever, especially in this era of parity.
We got 9 of them.
I mean, that's just an amazing amount of teams that are just sucking mud at the bottom.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there seemed to me to be 2 teams very much separate from the pack. And not necessarily by records. That wouldn't scream that. But to me, there are 2 teams very much separate of the pack, and it's Kansas City and Detroit. Kansas City by the sheer will of winning every game. They're not all blown at blowouts. And Detroit doesn't seem like anyone even tests them.
Mm-hmm.
What does Detroit's games look like? What's their scores been? Because it sure feels like the Lions just every week are just up 17 in the third.
Boys, yeah.
Here's what we got. The Lions, after those first 2 games, then they lost. They beat Arizona by only 7. Then they beat Seattle 42-29. Then they won at Dallas 47-9. A close game, but a win at Minnesota, so you can't quibble. They beat Tennessee 52-14, and they won at Green Bay 24-14 in a game they were up 2 or 3 scores the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, Green Bay was like, no, Green Bay can't beat Detroit. Like, they can play again tomorrow and next week and the next week. Detroit's significantly better than Green Bay, who was better than us.
I wonder if at this time tomorrow we will know who the next president of the United States is. No? Well, do you know? No way?
Thursday.
It's way too close.
Okay.
It's way too close, and it's way too close. And
Says who?
Says all the polling and all the pundits and all the...
I don't think the pundits know anymore.
But we normally know Tuesday night, right?
Yeah, they
it used to be that way, but since about 2000, it lingers. Since the old hanging Chad in Florida back in Gore Bush, really.
Yeah.
There's been a delay of some sort while they retabulate or first tabulate.
And not to really get on politics.
Yeah.
You know how whenever the Brinks truck goes and gets money and they transport money from one bank to another or wherever. That's how they should do the ballot. There's no reason why you should find ballot boxes on the side of the roads and stuff. They should protect those things just like they do with money.
Yeah, for sure.
It's crazy.
For sure. And they've lost, and it's a dangerous thing for a system and for a people to lose confidence in that. That's third world stuff.
They do have. Right.
And whether or not you're right or wrong, I'm not saying right or wrong. You think this, that, or the other about election integrity. The fact that you literally, as many do, question it is bad.
Right, exactly.
That's banana republic nonsense.
They do have rules in place that if the vote is close, there are recounts. So that sometimes can.
The manual
for sure. Yeah, and I get all that.
And that
but
should be that way.
I'm with E, man. I don't get to the point of you don't get to. Your vote isn't secret. Do the vote, look at the ballot, mark it in the columns, throw it away.
Keep it moving.
And keep it moving. I mean, in today's day and age of technology that you can't confirm, this, it should be this. Every single one of them should be transparently counted right in front of you because there was way too much through the years unknown.
Here are a couple. In 2012, Barack Obama secured his second-term victory, was projected before midnight the same evening of Election Day. 2016, Trump was declared the winner shortly before 3 a.m. Eastern, a few hours after the polls closed. In 2020, U.S. TV networks did not declare Joe Biden the winner until 4 days after Election Day when the result in Pennsylvania became clear. So 2016 is about the last one that they... In 2000, the Bush-Gore was a notable exception. The race was not decided for 5 weeks. The U.S. Supreme Court voted to end Florida's recount. That kept Bush in place as winner and handed him the White House. Oh, man, there's some crazy stuff with this stuff.
The power had went out in my neighborhood yesterday, and it was like it was Fleming Island. It went down to Green Cove and it stretched almost to Orange Park. I'm like, dang, the day before the election, the power went out.
Oh, my gosh. Again, it's really about electoral votes tonight, just to give us a quick little civics lesson. 270 is the magic number. You have to get 270 electoral votes. It's really, I personally enjoy watching do you guys watch the results come in and all that?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
But it's not fun because it's like I'm watching a Monday Night Football. I know I got to go to bed before it's over.
Well, that's true.
And this is also takes something away. I don't know if it's just because you can count it up so much faster or whatever. The fact that it all comes down to 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 states is also annoying.
Yeah.
Like, you can all go vote for president all you want. We know who's going to get the presidential nominee in Florida, just like they know in California who's going to get it, or New York or Texas.
Yeah.
There's just, so the fact that it comes down to, Michigan, Arizona, Nevada, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, it all comes down to just those 5 or 6 or 7 also seems weird to me.
Mm-hmm. That'll be interesting. It'll be fun. Anybody have a problem with what DJ Moore did the other day?
Yeah, man. Like, you talking about where he walked off the field?
Yeah, he walked off the field. He hurt himself. Play's still going on for like 9-10 seconds.
Yeah. So he did hurt himself.
Well, yeah, he limped off the field and went right to the bench.
Did he? It looked like he just walked off the field.
Oh, no. He's definitely limping. I'm watching him.
All right, well, if he's hurt, then all right, it's okay. But, yeah, the play was still going on.
Caleb Williams was scrambling, and he was over on that side, and then he rolled the other way, and DJ Moore just kept going off the field.
Just kind of kept going.
It was kind of crazy. So let's do this. We'll take a break. We'll keep it rolling. This is The Drill.
It's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
Okay, wonderful.
A Super Tuesday, as
Super Tuesday.
fate would have it.
Mm-hmm. I told you.
Get inside the mind of Jags coach Doug Peterson.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't have butterflies.
Coach Speaks. Fridays at 4:05 on The Franchi Show.
I want to win.
Brought to you by Renewal by Anderson. Custom windows and doors on 1010XL. The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
Hey, Higgin here with a message from Zero Res. Man, we just love this time of the year. We reflect on the things that matter most: families, homes, holidays, and of course, football. They're very grateful for all of you, the good people of Jacksonville, and they want to thank you. To get ready for the holidays, book today, and Zero Res will clean your carpets for only $49 a room, plus 25% off tile cleaning. Now, this one fills up fast, so you want to book now on both carpet and tile. Why? Zero Res, man. You spell it forwards, you spell it backwards. Zero Res. It's the right way to clean.
Here's Linda Beaver.
Let's start the debate. Why would someone buy a new car from you? We have an exclusive 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty on every new vehicle. We offer a competitive wow price plus free oil changes. How much will someone get for their trade? We offer more than $4,000 over KBV value. Well, we never lose a trade over price. Okay, when is the best time to buy a car? Right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter which side you pick. At Beaver Toyota and Beaver Chevrolet, you get it all. Let us show you why we're the winning vote.
Rake in the savings this fall with Universal Roof and Contracting. Enjoy 15% off all roof repairs and replacements, plus a free wind mitigation inspection. With financing options as low as $115 a month, protecting your home has never been easier. Schedule your free roof inspection today. Call 855-ROOF-HELP. Offer expires November 30th. Protect your home and your wallet.
License number CCC 057165, CBC 1258484.
Googan Nation, it's Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here to tell you this is no dream. The folks at Dreamfinders Homes right now have an unbeatable interest rate for you. You may not think you can afford a Dreamfinders home. Well, think again. Take advantage of a 2.99% year one rate. I said it, 2.99%. 15 Jacksonville communities to choose from. Find that dream house and take advantage of an unbeatable rate. Move now, literally. Dreamfinders Homes, the official home builder of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
When it comes to towing products, your safety on the road is the priority at Cannons of Jacksonville. Whether it's a heavy-duty tow hitch, trailer frame, wiring, gooseneck, tow bar, or any other towing accessory, Cannons has decades of experience to ensure your towing setup is installed with precision and reliability. Visit cannonsofjacks.com to explore a range of products and schedule your installation. Cannons of Jacksonville, your trusted partner for a smoother tow.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know before you blow. Go to knowbeforeyouBlow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
Get fishing tips and stories from Captain Kevin.
Bite's gonna pick up pretty soon.
On the Ring Power Fishing Forecast Show. Brought to you by Awaken 180 Weight Loss.
Whoa! Thursday nights at 6.
On 1010XL AM.
These are interesting economic times. That's why it's so important to have someone you can count on. That's ITP Partners. Jacksonville folks taking care of our Jacksonville money. Experience? You best believe you want to give your hard-earned money to folks you trust. Jeff Hartman, Chris Bryan, Dan Abel, Reed Wingate, Scott Regner, Janice Cobb, and Reagan Wright have the expertise and knowledge to help clients in their financial lives. Focusing on investment management, financial planning, and risk management. ITP Partners. Financial partners for life. Securities offered through American Portfolios Financial Services, Inc. Member FINRA SIPC.
Spend lunchtime with the ladies.
Hey, where's your sense of adventure?
They don't cook, but they serve up spicy sports talk.
Sure, it's on the menu.
Helmets and heels.
That is a meal.
Switched on by First Coast Lighting and Fans. On 1010XL.
Bueller Air and Plumbing presents Are You Cool?
Today's contestant, a gravy taster from Jacksonville, Florida, me, Dennis Mosley.
Hi, Ken.
Okay, Dennis. 100 plumbers surveyed, top answer on the board. What does it mean if someone says your home has hard water?
It's made of ice? Let's see. Hard water. Oh, is it club soda mixed 4-to-1 with vodka?
Last chance, Dennis. What is hard water?
Oh, is it that lime scale stuff that makes my taps all crusty?
That's right, Dennis. And a water treatment system from Bueller Air and Plumbing will eliminate troublesome lime-scale deposits that can ruin your expensive appliances and let your neighbors know for sure that you are cool.
I wonder if I can get me a gin and tonic faucet.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com. Attention poker fans. The World Poker Tour is dealing hot at Best Bet Jacksonville now through November 19th. The action is fierce with 14 pulse-pounding tournaments, including the Best Bet Mystery Bounty and the $5,000 No Limit Hold'em main event with a jaw-dropping $1 million prize pool up for grabs. Your shot at poker glory is just a buy-in away. For tournament schedules and details, visit bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com. Best Bet Jacksonville and the World Poker Tour, where today's players become tomorrow's legends.
I'm here with Danny Van Sickle, director of the Electrical Training Alliance. Danny, tell me about your program.
Hey, Rick, we're a 5-year electrical apprenticeship. Our students start out making over $40,000 a year, and right now graduate making over $90,000 a year, including benefits. There is no tuition or no student debt. You just have to apply and get accepted.
Did you say no tuition and no student debt?
You heard that right, Rick. Once you're accepted to the program, your only costs are the books and the course fees. About $800 a year.
That sounds like an amazing opportunity. How can I learn more?
Just go to etajax.org and you can apply there.
Apply by November 7th.
Anytime I need to send flowers for any reason to anybody, there's no choice for me but Kuhn Flowers. This is 1010XL's Frank Franzi, and I've used Kuhn Flowers dozens of times over the years. Make Kuhn Flowers your choice for when you need to send a floral arrangement.
New and pre-owned firearms are in stock at Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach. Want a new sidearm or rifle? Brands like Kimber, Smith & Wesson, 6 Hour, Beretta. No lines, no hassle. Only at Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
All right, Monday Night Football last night, and again, make it make sense. These coaches nowadays, both NFL and college, they go for two when you scream at them, this is the dumbest thing ever. And when the situation calls to actually be aggressive and go for two, they don't. And much like Billy Napier going into a shell and being a coward at Knoxville, and there's no other way to say it, he's just a coward. Just afraid of his own damn shadow. Todd Bowles did the same thing last night, did his team a disservice. It's okay, even in professional football, to admit that we're not as good as the other team. But, boy, you get the ego of the professional game involved, where certainly the difference in a good team and bad team is a lot, slighter than it would be in college football. So I'm not saying they're the level of underdog that Florida was that night in Knoxville. But you battled the Kansas City Chiefs, who are undefeated, to the point that you've just scored and you trail by one with 30 seconds to go. You got to go for two in the knockout and win the game. You don't kick, go to overtime where the better team wins. 3 times this weekend, teams scored in the final minute and had the choice to kick and go to overtime or go for two. All 3 kicked and went to overtime. All 3 lost.
Oh, dear.
Put that in your analytics machine, you nerds.
UNF got $95,000 to go play South Carolina last night, and then they won the game. So shout out to Coach Driscoll and the Ospreys, Swoop Nation, proud as they win their first ever game over an SEC opponent. So that's nice. Congratulations to them. And remember, they lost their best player. He got poached by Tennessee. So probably felt good to get that dub. So happy for him, and we'll get Coach Driscoll on later this week, chat with him. So congratulations. Gators look good in their opener last night. Walter Clayton Jr. has potential to be really good player, man. Really good college player. Smooth. Does everything well. 29 points last night. Condon looks good. The guard play, though, the 3 guards that they can rotate in and out with Will Richard, and then adding the kid from what's the program down south that went to the Final Four? What am I forgetting? Elijah Martin.
Yeah, they're FAU.
FAU. So,
and the better FAU player went to Arkansas.
Did he?
They had 2 of those guards, right? I can't remember his name. It escapes me right now, but
we got it.
Florida did a good job of replacing those 2.
Yeah.
Pullen and Samuel. They got 2 guys who are real similar to him.
We got some high school football hijinks going on in the world, man. I guess there was a game that didn't get. Paxson was playing Paxson. Paxson is one of the Brain Bowl schools, right?
Yeah, Brain Bowl.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They play Stanton. They're real smart kids.
I would like to think that would be a high academia, yeah.
My boys at Paxson got in some sort of fight in their last game of the year. The ref stopped it in the second quarter. Both sides forfeit.
Uh-huh.
So Paxson gets knocked out of the there's the FHSA and then there's the Sunshine State. Sunshine State's for the smaller schools that aren't.
That's what they're in?
Yeah. And they're not as, but they were going to go like to the championship
What was
game.
the situation? Why did it?
I don't know. It was a big fight.
Stanton and Paxson got in a, what was that?
No, Paxson and somebody else.
Oh, it wasn't Stanton.
It wasn't Stanton.
Okay.
but
Was
it
it a
Paxson.
pillow fight, or were they playing against a roughneck school?
We can't have that.
We got some roughneck school. They're trying to. The Paxson can't fight, dude. I don't know a whole lot about Paxson, their football team. That's not a fighting school.
Yeah.
Huh?
So Lake Weir.
They're fighting their GPA over there, trying to get it up to 5.0, maybe.
Lake Weir.
Yeah, Lake Weir. See, that sounds like a bunch of old mean guys came to town, decided they're going to try and bully us. How did both forfeit?
Oh, well.
We can't determine who's at fault here? And our guys clearly just got bullied.
Is that what happened?
I don't know. Paxson could be full of football factory guys. I don't have any idea. I'm just being stupid.
Yeah, we got crazy stuff going on in the world.
Didn't our guy, the Jag, Malcolm Thomas, play at Paxson?
Sure did.
Yeah.
Got to be. Well, so did, go way back, Pagic's.
Yeah, that's
Gary Pagic.
Yeah, a little different.
And am I wrong here? No, I don't want to say it.
Stopped himself.
Wait, I got to look. I think.
Fact check.
Yeah, but Pagic did. That I know.
Yeah, the one that went to FSU quarterback.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Mr. Tennessee has weighed in. Stop saying dude got poached. He wanted to go play for a real program. Well, he absolutely got poached. Real programs don't have to go steal players from other people's hard work, talent, scouting, and development.
Poached him, man.
Yeah, poached him, so stop it.
Poaching our guy.
By the way, your team will listen to me. There's only one sure thing about the college basketball season. That's Tennessee ain't going to the Final Four.
Oh, no.
It's the only sure thing. These choking, moonshine swilling dogs have never been to a Final Four. It's one of the great college sport underachievements in history. Would you agree?
It's
the
surprising.
fact that Tennessee's never
Bernie
been.
and Ernie.
Every single team in the SEC, for Pete's sake, except maybe Vanderbilt, has been. They all go. Mississippi State goes. Florida goes. Ole Miss has been. LSU.
They haven't
Kentucky.
been?
They all go. Arkansas. Everyone but crappy little Tennessee in that creamsicle basketball program.
Dear.
Oh, man, that's harsh.
So, yeah, they did poach. They came down to UNF and got a good player because they can't find them on their own. They took Matt Driscoll. So to hell with you, Tennessee. To hell with you.
Wow.
That's right.
That is harsh. That is harsh. But that just happened. I can't repeat this, but out of the blue, I get a J.J. LaSalle text.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
About Lake Weir.
All right.
Knowing JJ, I know what he said.
It's down there south of Ocala, so he's going to know.
He's going to know, yeah.
He tells it like it is. But you're going to have to listen to Ballou if you want to hear what he said. I can't say it. So, anyway, but thank you, JJ.
FSU basketball, by the way, matched the football program's win total with their opener last night. So
they got a dub?
Congrats to both of them having won so far.
Who they beat?
I'm being a little bit harsher on FSU because if you had to see what now looks like complete and utter nonsense that some of you big mouth FSU fans were on the text line before the season started, where are you at, Crickets? Huh? Yeah. Where y'all at? Y'all are so rude and personal and nice job. Nice job, jackasses. What a program you got over there. Way to make it stay.
Oh, dear.
What a bunch of... I'm not going to find them. I'm not going to look them up. I don't care. You know who you are. If you were so smug and rude and obnoxious and foul and you texted, guess what? Just remember today. I know it doesn't matter because the kind of person you are, you've moved on to your next troll probably.
He's had to... Mike Norvell's had to do some, sweet talking. Basically, I understand the fans' frustration. There's no fan that's more frustrated than I am. One of the worst teams in college football. How did it get this so bad? Everybody's now had enough. We had a fan there the other day just screaming at him, though. I mean, you can't be doing that. Just screaming at the FSU players. But this is a season to forget for those guys. Thankfully, they have a layup this week with a trip to South Bend taking on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. They're going to, I mean, it's unbelievable, bro. This are the percentage of passing. DJ, who you like to call throw it away way, completed 53% of his passes before he got hurt. And he leads the team. Brock Glenn's checking in at 46.2. And then Luke Kromenhoek at 39.3. Luke Kromenhoek's 11 of 28 for 116 yards. No touchdowns, 2 picks. They've been sacked a combined 30 times. Their leading rusher, how many yards do you think their leading rusher has? Lawrence Toafili.
Ron Sellers at Paxson also.
Yeah, Ron Sellers, that was it. I was going to say Bolitnikoff, but I remember Pagic threw to Bolitnikoff, but that was at FSU.
Bolitnikoff
that was
is
the
not
name
from
I was looking
Jacksonville.
for.
Yeah.
No. Lawrence Toafili has 303 rushing yards to lead the team.
Oof.
The next guy has 131.
Okay.
They have run the ball for 685 yards. That dude at Boise gets that in 2 games. Jeff, they're averaging 2.7 yards a carry.
Hick, people think it's not being mean. I'm trying to give free money to everyone. Who does FSU play this week? Notre Dame?
Yeah.
What's the spread? 30? Lay it.
Yeah.
48-7. 52-3. They're incapable. I don't know how they got so bad.
What do you think the line is, legitimately?
24.5.
26.
Yeah. Totally believable. They're terrible, Dan. I don't know how. It's almost like somebody came in mid-August, kidnapped the entire program, and replaced them with Mount Union from D3.
Yeah.
They are, the other day against North Carolina, they got a decent enough start. They actually took a 3-0 lead. They didn't allow North Carolina to score 14 points in the first 8 seconds of the game like most teams do. But then you just wait, just watch. They'll take a wrong angle here and go. They'll have a terrible penalty there, keep a drive alive, and before you know it's 7-3, and it's 14-3, and it's 21-6. I mean, it's crazy.
How many interceptions do you think FSU has this year?
A couple?
2.
Yeah.
2.
Miami averages more points in the fourth quarter than FSU does in the whole game. I mean, it's not, I guess that's why I keep, it's not piling on. I'm so amazed by this fall. I can't. Has there ever been a team to go from 1 loss to 1 win? Like a big-time team.
I'm going to do it.
Maybe Southern Miss or, Cincinnati, one of those types.
I've got good news.
Okay.
I've got great news.
Oh, I need great news.
For FSU fans.
Oh.
They have 1 game left they have Notre Dame, then they have Charlie Southern, and then they have Florida. Sometimes a Charlie Southern program will, like Jacksonville State, as FSU fan knows, sometimes there's a Charlie Southern program that is really good at their level.
This is where you tell me Charleston Southern's like 0-10.
They're 1-8.
I'll give them a fighting chance.
They beat Furman 24-20.
What Power 5 have they played? Have they played any?
None.
Jeez. Well, that's pretty bad then.
Yeah.
Maybe they can beat them.
And by the way, it's their last game of the year.
I'm not saying for sure that FSU will be able to beat 1-win Charlie Southern. I mean it. They could lose the game 6-3, Dan. They're that bad offensively.
Yeah.
And so the lines have been terrible, so they can't push around even a D3 school.
They lost to Lindenwood 29-14.
I watched Lindenwood the other day. I had a big quarterback who was slinging it around a little bit.
Did they?
I say watched them. I saw they were on.
They lost to the Citadel in their opener.
By
a point.
Yeah, they'll play with them. They'll play with FSU.
Rich what? Beat them 38-0.
Yeah, that's probably bad for the FSU omen.
What do you think of that?
If Mike Norvell goes 1-11, do they fire him? I mean, do you just at some point got to bite the bullet? You can't. They can't afford to financially.
They will not fire him. They will not fire him. They can't fire him.
Huh.
So anyway, let's take a break. We'll come back and we'll do more right here. Make the turn for home next.
It's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday on The Drill.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Former Jaguars corner and first-year head football coach at Duval Charter School at Bay Meadows, K-12, Aaron Beasley here. Are you looking for an A-rated K-12 school prioritizing academics, arts, and athletics? Duval Charter School at Bay Meadows offers a rigorous curriculum to develop strong minds with an additional focus on growing good hearts. DCSB has been an A school for 8 years, and our tuition is free. Now enrolling. Apply at baymeadowscharter.org.
Make a crucial catch against colon cancer. Hicken here for the Borland Groover Foundation. If you're 45 or older, the ball is in the red zone to get screened. The key to surviving colon cancer, early detection and prevention. 45 is the new 50. Get screened for colon cancer now. The Borland Groover Foundation is a nonprofit organization devoted to building a healthy and equitable community that is free from colon cancer. Visit BorlandGrooverFoundation.org. BoldCityAC.com for more.
Bold City AC, heating that rules.
Is your AC ready for the holidays? Bold City Heating and Air ensures your AC stays in tip-top shape. We know that a clean AC is a healthy AC. Upgrade yours for just $96 a month and enjoy free duct cleanings with your new system. Plus, ask about our 0% financing options.
Bold City AC, we got the crew. Bold City AC.
Visit boldcityac.com.
This is Chelsea with Renewal by Andersen Custom Windows and Doors. Here's what people are saying about working with us.
Installers were professional, courteous, and efficient.
Great customer service. On time, explained the process, and walked me through the installation. Amazing team.
Our experience with Renewal by Andersen was outstanding from the beginning to end.
Renewal by Andersen, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit rbafla.com.
License number CGC 1527613.
Renewal by Andersen, Custom Windows and Doors.
This date in sports history is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On November 5th, 2022, NHL star Alex Ovechkin scores his 787th career goal for the Washington Capitals, setting a new all-time NHL record for most goals scored for a single team.
You don't have to be a football star to get a signing bonus. The team at Republic Services needs your skills, and they're paying up to $5,000 for you to join the roster. You'll be joining a winner. As an essential business, the Republic Services trucks have not stopped rolling with hourly and weekly pay and better benefits and vacation packages than the rest of the league. Driver trainees, $1,000 sign-on bonus. CDL drivers, $3,000. Diesel mechanics, $5,000 bonus. Join the winning team at Republic Services today. Visit republicservices.com.
Equal opportunity employer.
Yo, what's happening, sports bettors? It's your boy E to the T, and our listeners have been killing it in a year full of surprises. MyBookie is the one book that got your back. No fluff, no second guessing, just straight up action. Does other sports books pay out when you push on a bet? MyBookie pays you back. And if you're new to the game and not sure where to start, we've got you covered. Start up using promo code 1010XL, and that'll double your bankroll with a 100% deposit bonus right from jump. Here's a pro tip to get you rolling. The NFL teams with powerhouse offensive lines are dominating the run game this year, and betting game total unders has been printing money. So stack that on MyBookie Risk-Free Thursdays. That's right, there's a new risk-free odds boost every Thursday. To find the bet, click the Bet Boost tab and scroll down. If it hits, you win. If it doesn't, MyBookie refunds you your money. Sign up and get that double deposit bonus with MyBookie. That's the best sign-up bonus in Florida for Florida bettors. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie.
Get Gators play-by-play on 1010XL. Brought to you by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. And Renewal by Andersen, custom windows and doors. Proud partner of the Florida Gators.
I've known Glenn Cohen for a long time as a friend and a lawyer. Persistent and fair, Glenn and his firm have represented clients from North Florida and South Georgia for over 40 years in all kinds of personal injury cases. If I had such a case, call Glenn at Barnes, Cohen & Sullivan.
The team at Hidden Hills Golf Club invites you to book your next round of golf with us. At Hidden Hills, we love the game, and we'll provide you with a memorable golf experience at one of the most unique golf courses in North Florida. Check us out at hiddenhillsgc.com.
Collisions happen on every play in football. Collisions also happen every day on the road. If you need auto body repair, from a $30 job to a $30,000 job, trust San Jose Collision in Mandarin.
A lot of companies will tell you they're the best. At Custom Tree Surgeons, they show you every time. Custom Tree Surgeons has built an all-pro team. Every tree service professional has years of experience, continually trained and certified. They know what, when, and how to handle any job. It gets done efficiently and quickly by a team of experts. So for tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, and emergency services, forget any name other than Custom Tree Surgeons. There is no job they can't do better. Go to website customtreesurgeons.com. That's customtreesurgeons.com, and let them show you how the job is supposed to get done.
This is Dr. Kevin Kaplan, head team physician for your Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the latest update on the Jags, brought to you by Baptist Health and JOI.
Jaguars head coach Doug Peterson with the latest update on injuries.
Anton's fine. Just tweaked his knee. They looked at it, taped it up, braced it during the game. He should be fine. Brandon Scherf, same thing, because he was coming out of the week before with his knee injury. Played extremely tough, physical, but he'll be fine. He's sore, kind of day to day. Should be fine. Cooper Hodges is the one that's we're gonna miss him probably for the rest of the year. A significant leg injury during the game, so we'll miss him. Obviously, BT came out fine.
The Jags placed Cooper Hodges on injured reserve on Monday. I'm Andrew Gibson with your Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute Jaguars update.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, the Cool Down with Donovan Air Electric and Plumbing. Keeping Jack's cool since 1987.
Well, he's the only guy who can yell more than me. I love him. And I saw him in the locker room last night. Let's go! Bring him in right now, Coach Driscoll. Congratulations, winning over an SEC program and picking up $95,000 in the process.
Coach,
apparently.
when you guys pull up in the bus, do the guys step out right behind a 3-point line? Do you have a basket, a practice basket set up in the parking lot? When everyone gets off the bus, they fire one last three for the night, or no?
Hey, Jeff, it's when in doubt, shoot.
I love it. I love it. Shoot or shoot, Coach.
The really great thing is, and I think you guys will respect this, is as we move forward, as we get into this thing, and as we kind of get out of what's next, you always want to make sure guys understand that what you say, the consistency in which you deliver it, and then what you stand for as a role model on the back end of it as your staff and what you do as a program, that consistency's always been with us. So we competed. We were really, really, really committed to what we needed to do, and we were consistent. And when those things happen, let the chips fall where they may, because statistically, it isn't like we made 17 threes.
Mm-hmm.
And we shot 16 free throws or yada, yada, yada. We did something, Dan, which I know you'll respect a lot, because I know you and I talked this privately. We rebounded the piss out of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got a group that we got a mucked up group. We got a group that likes to get dirty. We like a group that likes to get on the floor. We have a group that really, really does a lot of those things that are necessary. And when you get down 7, come back to 2, get down 7, come back to 2, get down 7. It reminded me of the Purdue win when we outscored them 15-7 to end the game. So
right.
Really, really excited for this group on how they showed up, especially with all the newness that we had in the 8 new players and the guys that nobody knows about. You know, it's the new norm, so to speak.
Yeah.
And you're either going to swim or you're going to drown. So we're swimming.
South Carolina's a really good program, gang. Last time I watched South Carolina, it was last spring. I watched Florida go up there on a Saturday afternoon and lose.
They got
to
an
the
all-SEC
Gamecocks.
player, yeah.
And I think Driscoll Coach hit a really good point there. Listen, this underdog trying to get that win, they can get the lead. Usually if they get that little lead and then the other team comes back and they get up 5 or 6 a couple of times, you run out of steam. And so that was the credit to me. You finished the game so strong, Coach, and it has to make you feel real good about your team's, well, one, their confidence, their maturity, as you get started on your season.
You know, it's funny, Jeff. We call that sphincter time. It's sphincter time. And my mentor was there last night, Larry Shyatt. Used to coach at Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
He actually came down to the game, and it's funny. He talked about that as well too. And you know, that's the beauty of the play. That's the beauty of the game. And we'll go through it today. We'll learn from some things. We'll wash it out, do a little smoothie king, and then back on the floor, some yoga, back at it, and then it's moved on to the next thing.
Yeah,
because this game, 31 games, it's quick. It ain't like football.
No.
You know, and God love you guys. I mean, I text you guys all the time, and obviously have a high admiration for you too. And it's just you got to live with it for like 6 days.
Yeah,
right.
And so the beauty is you wash it out and you move on. Thursday night, 7 o'clock home opener at the arena against Charleston Southern, a team that's got like 7 dudes back, which is rare.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get old, you got a chance, especially against mid-majors. So we've got to be on point. We've got to be mature enough to move forward. But we certainly enjoyed it last night, and we certainly enjoyed what's ahead of us. But it's the beauty of basketball. You get to play quickly.
Yep.
And I know today's election day, and I know we got to get people to get out there and vote. And I know you guys are happy. You have something else to talk about besides what you've been talking about.
Amen.
But Jeff, I'm with you, Jeff. No draft talk.
No drive.
Yeah, I mean, I'll wait too long. I'll just ride it out.
Coach, congratulations. By the way, I think congratulations as well for the Driscoll family, right? Grandpa?
Yeah. One of the greatest things in the world, Dan.
Yep.
He called right after the game when I was on the court.
That's awesome.
Wished us a congratulations. So, and you know what's crazy is his onesie's weird. The way it tucks them in and does. I'm not kidding you. His arms are up in the air like a made three. I'm not kidding you.
Hey, we love you, man. We'll see you Thursday. We'll see you Thursday night, man. We
get a
can't
donut,
wait.
Coach. Go get a donut.
Thanks, Coach.
Go get a donut. You're owed a donut.
He's
We're
the
gonna
man.
allow it. Yeah. By the way, don't let him kid you. Oh, we didn't shoot that many threes. Do you consider Florida to be a high-volume three-point shooting team? Gators shot 25 times last night.
And UNF shot
29. UNF had
29.
more than that.
Yeah.
They live and die by the
I
three.
love 'em.
But to his point, they out-rebounded South Carolina last night. That's
good.
amazing.
That's good.
When's the last time UNF, even like with some of the wins against these
Right.
Power Fives, when's the last time they out-rebounded like a major conference school? Impressive.
Now, the 2-minute drill brought to you by Injury Care Centers. Discover BioTarget Regenerative Therapy, a safer drug-free solution for lasting pain relief. Visit GoBioTarget.com.
It's a super check the tape Tuesday for the
Super
boys
side.
of
Lot to
Jaguars
look
today.
at. No doubt. No doubt.
A lot to look at. A lot to
Morning.
break down. How are you, Michael?
I'm well.
Yeah.
Because I'm not Mike DeRocco. Gonna buy us breakfast for the 5th time in
Oh, my God.
this week.
And he's taking an
Wow.
early beating, too. D-Rock's days later in the week. He's going to get double slammed.
D-Rock, literally, this show on Thursdays is costing D-Rock money.
He should now.
It is. It is. He's subsidizing my pay.
At the point, he's at the point where he should have to start bringing it in for us, too. I mean.
Why not? Why not? We could ask.
Here's the thing. Last 2 weeks, D-Rock is the one guy in the group who will pick against the Jags, right? And you can say, I'm Mr. Independent Journalist. I don't need to root for this team. Whatever. So 2 weeks ago, he picked Jordan Love. He goes out in the first half. He gets 7 points, right? This week, he took A.J. Brown.
No.
So sorry if you've got Justin Jefferson in your fantasy leagues, because I know D-Rock's taking him this week.
Oh, yeah.
He'll probably go
God.
out.
Uh-oh.
Well, you got a lot to do with Logs. He's here.
Yes.
He's ready to roll.
We'll
Lots of
check the
questions.
He
I'll
picked
look
the
forward
wrong
to
one. He should have gone Devontae Smith. He'd be fine.
Or
he'd have his Wallace.
Saquon. Whatever.
He still would have lost.
Have a great show.
Thanks, guys.
Mike and Tony, Jeff Lageman is here. Our work is done. Check the tape Tuesday coming up next.
It's NC-17 these days, it seems like. All right, that'll do it to it for
By
a
the way,
Catlin.
Dak Prescott on injury reserve 4 weeks at least.
Ouch.